You gonna name it? You got your index card?
Nah, we're just gonna, they already have topics today. Before I do, I'm gonna film the setup, how I set up. But it is recording now, so. Alright, Alright, as you can see, this time, the lighting will be much better in the podcast. And I'm gonna show the setup.
We have news from GameStop. They're going to
sue us.
No,
mine's only audio only.
GameStop is gonna get you.
Wait, you know what? Let me turn this on. You want to turn this on? Forgot about this. Maybe to help the audio. I've never used this before, so hopefully I just press record. Oh. This is new. I got a special recorder. Hey, Nick.
You know, I got GoPros up. You want to set up like more cameras?
I think one's good to start.
Okay,
this ought to be recording. This is another microphone, so if I can, somebody clap. Alright. I can kind of sync the video and audio together. Alright, so here's our setup. Last week it was really dark, so this week I brought this insanely bright light. People are already complaining, like, ooh. In fact, some of us might put on sunglasses. We don't know for sure. But it's a tungsten light, so it's nice and bright. And then I brought a tripod this week.
Next week we're doing the kitchen where I got a light.
And this is my Anasco. Yeah, next week we could do, definitely use this. I'm leaving this with you.
Oh my God,
and this is the camera that I'm using. This is an Anasco. And I may use the audio for this, or I may combine it with the audio for this if it sounds better. Alright, so that's my setup. I'm going to do this in a separate video, kind of showing what we're doing, how we're putting it together.
Anyway, GameStop has announced that which is going to make our life
start a
live
new
in
video.
hell.
Wait a minute.
It's gonna make
it's rolling. So
it's going to make our life live in hell.
Yeah, what, they're going to open right next to us in Butler?
Here's the deal with them. If you don't like a game, you have 2 days to return it, and they'll give you full credit.
All right. Well, that doesn't affect us. We're not GameStop.
You have to buy it from them?
Yeah.
Look at you should see how bright this is. We are so well lit right now. Look, I'm here. It's my leg. Give me a shot. All right, I'm going to turn off my phone, and I'm going to sit in.
Bye.
And Madison's going to sit in front of me.
I didn't get to play halfway through it yet, even if I could actually play games.
Sit on the floor, Madison.
Yeah.
I just want to see if you're... Sit more like... See those sodas?
My arms don't work.
All right. Nah, I'm just going to lower it a little bit to get you in there.
Yeah, because I'm small.
Oh, wait a minute, but the chair might be too tall. All right, you're kind of in there.
When's this PS5 going on?
I don't care.
Probably 2 years from now.
You know what, Madison? I'm going to sit in the chair and tell me if I'm in the camera, okay? Make sure it's not just like this.
Wait,
okay,
where?
you can do it. I'm going to sit in this chair right here.
Wait, where do I go?
Oh, but you look in the little screen behind the camera.
She doesn't know what a camera
Daryll has so much...
Do I like go behind this?
Yeah, and take a look through it. Don't touch any buttons. Just take a look behind at the screen.
Yeah, you're right.
Daryll had so much collectible stuff. My whole head and everything, like above my head. All right, very good.
Oh, kinda. I don't see the Neo Geo side though.
I don't need to, but how high does it go in the camera? This high?
Oh, like
This high?
to your hat.
To my hat? Okay, I'm gonna make it a little bit. I'm gonna make it go up a little bit higher. I'm gonna put this here.
It's up to you, man.
Yeah, well, just someplace safe.
Wait, are they gonna see me?
Well, we'll probably be thirsty as things progress. Here's some batteries. Daryll has so much stuff that he has no place to put anything. He has so many collectibles and valuable and rare items of interest. Like, what's this? This is watch.
My mom's watch.
Oh, okay, it's just a watch. I thought it was a special.
I have Nintendo watches.
Do you like actual watches?
Yeah, the ones with the games.
Tony.
All right.
Are we gonna have a break we had yesterday? A
break?
I'm gonna do this.
Yeah, probably later.
Yeah.
All right, I'm just gonna tilt this up a teeny bit.
You don't mind the wireless.
Which wire? Oh, nobody cares. Nobody's focused on that. Yeah, okay, so now it's about where the Neo... Okay, and you're there.
Are they gonna see me? What?
There's like this little teeny head kind of popping up there where my finger is.
This
is like
higher?
If she were a little higher, or you notice, because I'm sitting in that chair...
Oof.
Let me just teeny bit. I do it up to the Neo Geo. Just so it's not like the top of my head. You know, like you just see my mouth.
I'm tall now, kind of.
Yeah, okay. I think you're fine. I made it so it would be good. Welcome to
podcast number 2.
Podcast number 2. Scummy Resellers Podcast.
Yeah.
That's
I'm
what
gonna
we're calling
put faces like in the description of mine. Like,
it. Okay, you can do
faces
whatever you
on
want.
it.
That's son of Daryll,
What's your
daughter of
It's
Daryll.
gonna be that. I just have to wait a couple days.
What is it now?
It's he has the link.
And then in your description, you could say,
You want
"I
a name?
came out of Daryl's wiener."
You don't have a name for it?
I have like a YouTube
What's your
channel.
YouTube name? My YouTube name is Video Gamer Daryll.
Wait, I
I'm
have to
gonna
say
do
something.
Son of VideoGamerDaryll.
Oh wait, at the end I
You
have
have
to
to
say
wait.
something.
Okay, you want to say it now?
You don't have a name for everything?
I have
Special
a
announcement?
name, I'm just
Mention
not-
it. You want to get some
Well,
names,
she's
right?
thinking.
He
Yeah.
Video Gamer
He
Daryll,
has it.
ASAP
Go to
Zone,
my
AJ.
dad's channel and
It's loud.
subscribe.
Video
to
Gamer
me.
Daryl. Go to Video Gamer Daryl. Subscribe,
To
especially
me.
if he subscribes to everybody, right? Like you share,
Yeah.
right? Because you
She's
like
a-
to do
she's a
slime
star
videos.
on my channel,
Yeah, a
And
new
see
star.
videos and Barbies and,
Okay.
more, and more stuff.
AJ SFA Zonk. Also, we have a new Facebook page, right?
Yep.
Tell us about the Facebook page.
What?
We have a new Facebook page.
Just look at inside of the description.
Well, yeah, but it's for the store. But
I didn't know you had a new page.
it's
Yeah.
like, why keep
Oh.
that? What's the secret? Just come on.
No, just put it in.
Don't make them do extra stuff. Tell them what it is.
No.
Everybody's lazy. They're like, no, they don't want to work. If you make people work, they'll be like, I'm out of here.
Is it the name of the store?
Oh,
Well,
yeah.
yeah. Did he send you? You know the Facebook. You must have liked the page,
I didn't
right?
see the page.
You didn't. He didn't
I
like
see.
the
I
page.
like the page. I think Laura did.
Oh, well then Laura liked it. You probably
It's a
just
whole,
didn't see
you
it.
have a whole page. I seen.
It's
I
ripped.
I can
seen.
almost get it all
I
done.
seen the rip.
Well, why do you want to put it over there?
I seen
So it has
Reverend
faces,
Reverend
but
Run
it's just
Collect.
Oh.
Reverend Run.
Well, there's a plug over there. Why don't you just plug it in over there?
I seen the thing that says rip the pay the paper.
Yeah, that's
says
it.
Reverend Run, games and more.
Yeah, that's it.
Just remind me, Tony, to put the sparkle.
Okay. Yeah, you'll remember.
Oh, I like
What do
being
you got,
different.
Alex?
My nose is so annoying.
So we have a Facebook page. AJ's up to 100 likes or more.
Nice.
I
Finally.
did like
Uh,
the paper. I didn't
All
know that
right,
was a whole
we're gonna
page.
add all our
Can you-
subscribers
Can you
together.
post on that page?
Daryl has 1,000 subscribers. I have 2,000 plus subscribers, and AJ has 200. So
No.
we and Steve has 12.
12.
So I want all of our subscribers to go and like that page, so it goes to the front of Facebook if that works.
Honey,
Yes.
here's 3 million because of me. 3 million.
Wow.
Because of
Nice.
me.
Excuse me. Hello.
Okay.
Making slime videos because
Doing the
everyone
podcast.
should like slime.
Yes.
Girls probably watch it.
Yes, they
Ooh,
do.
I should get that stuff.
Yeah, he does. He gets a lot of people like slime. Slime is very popular. Are you going to show how to make slime, recipes?
No, I don't know how to
Okay.
make slime.
Oh, well, maybe your mom will help you make it or something.
Oh,
Finally
she-
got it. I had to put it in
like,
the last
cut
one.
it.
Okay.
She got this thing and we could put it at it.
Okay, all right, all right,
Oh,
no
okay.
problem. What
So
time
you
you
buy
gonna
your
come home?
slime. I went to a flea market. They were selling slime for like
Okay,
I don't
no
know.
problem.
I
like
want
$10
it.
a container or something.
Okay,
I
no
want it.
problem.
Yeah. Well, there was at the flea market. If I see it again, what I'll do is I'll call your
Sure,
dad
text
and
me
ask
when
him
you go
if I should
okay?
buy some.
Love you.
Because
went
I
to,
need it for my
See you
videos.
later. Okay,
Just
bye.
get one of the pops and lean it up against a pop. All right. So we expect at least 2,000 likes by the end of this video. Check the likes now. How many we got? Oh, nobody will see the video until tomorrow. So tomorrow we'll check it.
Uploading.
Yeah. Well, we're not even uploading. We're taking a picture. We're filming it now.
Yeah.
You may have noticed that you can see us. We're not sitting in the dark.
Yeah.
And
I have camera issues.
Nick's over there,
Yeah.
and he's having camera issues.
Yeah.
But this week I brought a really nice bright light.
Yeah, it's making me sweat.
No, it's just
Yeah.
warm in
Very
here.
nice.
Do you have like a?
Shite.
I know you can't open up windows. Maybe if it gets too
The air
hot, we'll turn on
conditioner's
the air.
really loud.
Is it? So if I turn on the air, it'll be like, and we'll all be like, "Oh, do you like this?" All right, so we should just get into it, right?
Yeah.
All right, what's our topic going to be for today? AJ wanted to be in charge of the topics for today.
Yeah,
You know what we should get?
Better than nothing.
You know what we should get?
Better
We
than
should get a hat.
Yeah.
Wait, listen. And throw, you know what I'm going to
Better than
say?
nothing.
What?
Throw in a bunch of topics. And then just like, because it would be too much trouble to get a wheel of topics, right?
Yeah.
A big one, build a big one, that would be too much trouble.
And the break.
So we get a hat, and we just throw a bunch of topics in it. And then we just pick a topic, and we don't know what it's going to be until we actually...
I'm excited. One of my.
I have one supporter for that idea.
I'll
AJ doesn't seem excited.
like
Why? You want to be prepared for the topic?
Yeah,
But you're not prepared for this topic.
I am.
What's the topic?
The rarest video game item you ever found.
And I'm gonna do the rarest
In a
items
while.
I ever found. Well, who wants to go first?
I say let's give it to Daryll because he looks like he wants to talk.
Wow.
The rarest.
That would be possible.
And it could be like, it could be a group of things that you found, but you know, doesn't have to be a single game.
That's pretty hard. That would
Would be an
Oh,
arcade.
That would.
or-
Could that be the
Oh, I
Virtual
have
Boy
a-
display
I know.
unit? Could that be that?
It could be
It
that.
had the
I know.
a game in it that
You
was.
can go next.
It had a game in it that was not for resale. I think it was Mario.
So the game was actually the rarest thing you
Yeah.
found, not the actual.
I found Radiant Silver Gun at the Meadowlands. That was
Steve
pretty
did
rare.
too. Has
And is that very valuable or just very
At that
rare?
time.
Steve found it too.
Hmm.
Steve
So
just
it's
found
not
it
that
about
valuable
6
now
ago.
because of eBay, right?
That's
I
like
think
it's
I-
like 180, 200.
Well, that's semi-valuable. I mean, it's not. It doesn't really like put off the charts, but I mean, sometimes things can be really rare and not valuable. You know what I mean? Like I found that Princess, and it was kind of valuable for an NES game. So there aren't a lot of.
Oh, Princess Tomato.
Right now, this isn't my most rare and valuable video game find.
I'm gonna have to move my camera in a little bit.
No, it's your camera.
Yeah, because it's probably not gonna be.
It's fine. It'll probably be like all me because it looks like it's pointing right at me.
Yeah, I'm not
Right at
sure
my
exactly
crotch.
what Virtual. You know, happen to know what Virtual Boy game
In my,
is,
it's
is
I had it like right.
It's still in the kiosk.
Tony.
You can go next.
Tony, I literally had it right
Okay,
here,
okay.
and it shows these three.
Oh, good
A
enough.
very rare game in there.
Oh.
Well, I tell you another one I
So
found
back to Daryl.
was Viewpoint for the Neo Geo AES.
I never heard of that game.
I'm going
That's
to
a
get
very
my
rare.
own
That was a
game.
rare game for being at a flea market.
Well, I didn't really find it, but
Yeah, right now it goes for $300.
What does?
Viewpoint.
Okay. So that's pretty valuable.
You do
And you would say that's the rarest because I've never heard of that game.
You literally just touched.
Sorry, $600.
600.
Yeah.
So that
and I
is that
resold
what you're
it.
gonna say?
After I played it, I resold it because I was a Scummy Reseller.
Hmm.
I put it in my collection for a little while, then I resold it.
Yeah. Well, then you know you did right.
Tony.
You showed it up for a while.
I sold
told
to
all your
Neo
friends
Geo
about
guys
it.
at
this is not what I found, but because I don't.
before we had the
As soon as your
Facebook
dad's
forum.
done, you can tell everybody, right? So you think that's the rarest thing that you ever found?
That's one of the rarest ones.
So your rarest find didn't top 1,000, or
I found a Vectrex over there with a bunch of box Vectrex games.
do you remember the Vectrex I called you about?
Yep.
Yeah. How much did you pay for your Vectrex? I'll tell you that one.
That was secondary Vectrex that I
I would love
wanted
to add
selling
music
to
to
my
this.
uncle.
Hmm?
Because you wanted
I'm
it.
gonna probably add.
That's not
if
my
I can
original
edit it, I'm
Vectrex.
gonna add music for it.
I paid about $100 for the Vectrex.
Sleds.
Oh, well, that's actually really good.
I paid $5 a pop for each Vectrex game in the box. And
That's
I
really
had-
good, too.
I had the overlays.
I was at a yard sale. I don't remember where, but it was like offbeat, like middle of nowhere. And I came across a Vectrex console with games. But the guy wanted over $200 for it, right?
Yeah.
So I was like, I knew it wasn't for me, and I didn't have a lot of money on me.
You never do.
Well, I had enough. When I say a lot of money, I mean more than $500. I've been shopping all
That
day.
was pretty cool to buy at a garage
Yeah.
sale. He had it hooked
It
up.
might be
playing.
in one of my videos, right?
Yeah,
Did I
it's
video
an
it?
old video.
It's an old video. I don't even know if I put Vectrex in the title.
I think
so
when we
don't know if
added
you'll be able
up,
to find it.
I think when we added up what he wanted for everything was over $350.
Yes.
And that was pretty expensive.
At the time,
for a
and that was about
garage
2 or
sale.
3 years ago. So I went there, and the guy, but I did buy stuff off of him. I think I bought Sega Genesis, but I saw a Vectrex, and I'm not a collector of offbeat video games. I'm more of a person that will play the games that I like, and I like old school games, and also I like to sell video games and talk to people about video games. Blah blah blah. So
Well,
when I saw
one
it,
of the rarest other things, not rare, but good things, was my Miss Pac-Man cocktail table.
Oh, yeah. we saw one. They had one at Daisy's College, School of Visual Arts.
Hmm.
They had one where the kids, but it has more games than one. It's like.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's a newer one or an older one, but it was a cocktail table and it had about a dozen games in it,
Had a
like
multi-board.
Galaga, blah,
Yeah.
blah, yeah, it had a multi-board. So I went to the sale, like, it was nowhere around where I am, like, and the guy has a Vectrex console set up with, what, 8 games?
Yeah,
or
a bunch of games, yeah.
Bunch of games.
They were loose.
Were they all loose? But he had the screens for them.
Yeah, the overlays.
So,
I think he
the
wanted
overlays.
$350 for everything total at that time. It was really a bit overboard for the price.
Well, I think it was like,
For resale.
I think everything would have been like $250 or
I
something
mean,
like
to
that.
find one of them at a garage sale, if you got the money in hand to buy it,
Yeah.
is really...
I actually
especially if
had
it
the
works.
money. But it was going to be one of those things
but
that
it's
if
one
I
of
bought
those
it,
kind of things that you got to keep, because to ship that, I don't like the idea of trying to ship it
it's
'cause
super
so fragile.
Right, super fragile. More than anything, it's not even that huge. It's about the size of a TV, right? Yeah, a little bit like
I got an
different.
extra one
More-
that I sold to digital press too. I got one over there for $50. It had a little mark on the side.
Yeah, that's
Had the
not
metal
bad.
hands.
But it was very fragile, so we wouldn't have
Yeah.
been able to sell it on eBay.
Yeah.
And you already had one, so I called you up and I was like, Daryll, this guy's got a Vectrex, and did I send pictures or did I describe it?
Yeah, you sent pictures.
So I sent him pictures. This is my old phone, so it's probably a pain in the butt. And I was in the mountain, so I think I had crap reception too. But you looked at it and he was like, "What does the guy want?" I think it was like $250,
I
something
think
maybe
altogether
more.
with all the games you wanted, $350.
$350.
It was pretty heavy. Pretty hefty price for
Yeah,
it at
so-
a garage sale.
When I said to you, you were like, I already got one, right?
Yeah.
And if we were going to try and sell it, we're not going to make any money on it.
Money
And I had no
It's gonna be
interest.
Scummy on it.
I mean, it might have been nice because when we went to one of those conventions, I'm not going to do some free advertising for this person because
Yeah, whatever.
we don't like them.
Yeah, whatever.
We went to one of these conventions and somebody there was set up with one, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So it would have been good for display, and that, in this day and age, maybe we should have bought it for the store or something like that.
Why?
I don't know.
I have
Would
one.
you
I
like
have one in my house.
You have a Vectrex? I
Does
didn't know
it work?
Yes.
that. Oh, and you have games and
Yeah, I have multi-cart.
Oh, wow. Okay, I didn't know that.
I got it in the metal and I paid $130.
That's reasonable.
I never knew about that buy.
Yeah, it was.
What do you do for the overlay?
Was it before?
How do you see the games
I
on
gotta
it
fix
without
my
the right
pants.
overlay?
Just a multi-cart.
Hey, everybody, I'm fixing my pants. I'm adjusting my
I have
shirt.
one overlay.
Do that every once in a while.
Anthony.
What overlay do you have?
You know,
Combined one?
no, scramble. You know that me, I have some rare shit in my collection. Some rare shit has passed through my hands a few
Yeah,
times.
I will say if we're gonna go in order of who has like the rarest stuff, you're in the middle.
I'm
You
in
know,
the middle.
my best collection is
I do have some.
world's worst video
I
game.
You
do
actually
collection.
have the rarest item right now.
Oh
You
yes,
don't wanna
that's
mention
right. Yeah.
You don't want to mention that now.
No. We're gonna do something with that. It's sitting right there. I just want to do it on a day when we can all do it together.
Actually,
Or I
Daryll,
would talk the story about it if you want.
I
you know.
think I have the rarest item. I think I gotta come.
He's gonna say Paige.
no.
The rarest item. No, don't say no, you idiot. Hey, Jake, the rarest item you have is
Nothing.
You really do have something?
Paige.
I think I do have something that's gonna beat that.
Okay, a non-video game related. What's the rarest item you have?
Non-video game related?
Yeah.
What? No.
You love when
You
you run.
dick.
You love it when you run into the
All right. Well, ask me what my non-rarest video game.
Marie.
Marie. Daryll, what's your non-rarest? Daryll has the kids, and then after that, I say
Oh,
Daisy
and I
and Marie.
have mine.
Mine's 50-50. Daisy
I
and
have
Marie.
mine, my
What's
mom
yours?
and someone else.
Oh, see, your mom and someone else. That could be you, Daryll. You're gonna have to step up your game.
I have my mom,
Nick, you're
my
out.
dad, my two brothers, and
Oh, there you go. Now,
My
are your brothers above the
my-
little monkey?
My
Okay.
no.
Oh, sorry.
we'll have a I have a Tony.
Nick and
there was
Chris
one.
are a little below the monkey.
There was
Named
one, but
Rosie.
It was
Your rarest video game, fine?
It was
Son
No
of
one's
Daryll?
stealing her.
Son of
No.
video game, Daryll?
no, it was I'll tell you later, but
And you could initial it, SOB.
Well, I got my
SOB.
Xbox debug kit over there.
Before that.
Yeah, that's cool. I mean, that's actually really, really
I
pretty
will
rare.
be right
But
back.
it's not that valuable.
No.
But it's really rare, right?
You don't find that, man.
Yeah.
$10 I got it for at the flea market.
Here, I'll turn this on and I'll just show it. I'm going to record with this and I'll just edit this into the other video. I'll do like, because I'm just going to show it. Daryll, hold on. Okay, we're talking about the rarest items that we have.
I got offered
Everybody.
$600 for it.
And Daryll said one of the rarest items he has. I don't want to mess with the camera. I don't want to move the lights and everything. I don't want to trip over stuff. I don't want to have to reposition it. So,
I didn't.
one of the topics that we're talking about is the rarest items that we kind of have. Now, this isn't super valuable, but you were offered how much for it, Daryl?
$600.
Daryl was offered $600 for it, and I'm just going
It's
to
loaded
show
with
it. I'm
games.
just going to
It
squeeze
has
by.
pretty much like almost every arcade game in it, especially
I got to go through the maze.
filled. It
Lock
also
the light.
It has Xbox games on it. loaded
This
on the
green
hard
puppy
drive
right here, right?
that you can debug.
The
and
green
do
one,
cheats
right?
On, yeah.
That is a
Debug.
Xbox debug kit. And what can you tell us about the Xbox debug kit? So now everybody
You can
knows
mess
what it
around
is.
with the games and do changes in them.
So
It
you can
already
actually,
has
if
a
you
bunch
understand, if you understood
Yeah,
the software.
It already has Xbox games. It already has Xbox games.
I
on
want to
the
turn this off now.
software, but it's also been modded where it has arcade games and it has a bunch of arcade fighters in it and regular arcade games. It has like all Neo Geo games in it
Imagine that being on Xbox One.
and Capcom games on it.
You have to go
So
on
for
whole
that,
thing,
it's
no more.
invaluable because of all the game stuff. on it.
Sure, the software, right?
Yep.
So it's like that's why when
Another
someone
one.
offered you 600, you're
Another
like,
thing I got
nah, I'll
that
keep
I
it.
don't think is rare is one of those green Halo Xboxes in the box sealed.
That's probably not super valuable, but that's kind of
I have
rare, right?
the deluxe Rob the Robot set in the closet. That's not open.
I mean, when it comes to me, I just randomly find occasionally rare stuff, and a lot of times I don't even necessarily realize how rare it is because I sell mostly at flea markets. So I'm not usually going to trying to find offbeat or rare items. And I'm sure you watch my videos
So
sometimes.
are you
you're like,
going
"Oh,
to mention your item?
Well, I have several items, but the item that I will mention was a bucket full of items for $50.
Yeah.
Now, Daryll knows all about this because a lot of the stuff was very valuable, too valuable for me to sell at the flea market.
Yeah.
You would have held on to that shit for now, and you would have made.
Well, I'm
triple
gonna
that.
know like what was it, like 6 years ago?
At
or
that
something?
time, it was more valuable back then.
Yeah, it probably
It was
was.
like for
Yeah.
anything, and it was earthbound in the box. It was mint.
Yeah, we had a mint
It
seal
had-
complete Earthbound.
It had the
Maybe it's on
Scratch and
WorthPoint.
Skiff books.
Do you ever look
What-
it up on
what minute?
WorthPoint?
No.
Maybe it's on WorthPoint. I mean, WorthPoint. How old
That
is
was
WorthPoint?
mint. I was going to have that graded
Yeah,
and put in plastic.
yeah, you talked about
I
it.
didn't do it because I wanted to be able the person that bought it to play it. I didn't want
Yeah.
to pay the few $100 to have it graded.
No, but what you're saying too is like in case somebody, you can't just automatically seal everything up because if you seal stuff up and you have it graded, blah blah blah, then nobody ever gets to touch it or play with it again. And it basically would have been a box. You could just have the box sealed up and graded and keep the.
You know what
game
I found
on.
out the Meadowlands? Panzer Dragon Saga. When I found Radiant Silver.
What console?
Saturn.
Saturn.
Sega Saturn. How rare is that?
Rare.
That's one of the rarest items I found in Meadowlands. Same guy. I think that was actually Primo. Back years ago.
Is that the guy's name, Primo?
Yeah, I think that was his stuff.
I don't
He
like
was
Primo.
buying
I don't
stuff
know
out-
straight off. Is
He
Primo
was
still
buying
selling?
stuff out of Manhattan, the Manhattan guy.
Is Primo still
I got
selling
that
there?
because see, the bin that I got had all Saturn games in it, like Shining Force, and it had all Saturn games mixed with
Careful with the chair, Pete.
with Radiant Silvergun was in there, and
I just find that Pete.
Panzer Dragon Saga was in there for the Saturn. So it was a mixture of games in there.
So you're saying like what you found mostly that's super rare has been
There's
games
a lot
and
of
not
Saturn
consoles.
games in there.
Yeah. So what I mean, you find a lot of great consoles. too.
$5 I got the bin.
Wow, that's really great. That was back in the day when like everybody wasn't all tuned into games, and games were way less valuable then. They were way less valuable, and so people like talk about resellers for a moment. People get all pissed off at resellers and say we're scummy about how we drive the prices up, and that is absolutely not true. You know what drives the prices up? Supply and demand.
Yeah.
Now, if all of a sudden a bunch of guys are fighting for something, like you throw something that you thought you were going to get $20 for on eBay, and it goes up to like 100, and there's 2 guys fighting over it, or maybe 8 guys fighting over it, and they bid it up, like I said, to 100, and you thought it was worth 20. Well, guess what? Now it's worth 100. And if it's worth 100 to at least 2
When
guys.
I was at the Meadowlands that day, he had more stuff on the truck. He said, "Come look." So I had my son Christopher there. I told Christopher, sit on top of the bin. People were looking at my bin. Sit on top of it so nobody touches it. And I went in the truck and I had him right there next to the truck, so nobody got into my bin. Then I took the bin and I took off, man. Before
I
somebody
don't think this is
started what I
recording.
had.
Does this like turn off?
But that box of Super Nintendo games you got, each one of them games we sold for at least $100. It was that rare. The stuff was
Somebody
that
clap.
rare.
In case I want to do that. Okay, thank you. One person
Everything in
clap.
there was $50 and above
Thank you.
in that box you got at that. What would you pay $50 for that?
I paid 50, and I got a bucket.
Everything in there was $50 and above for sale that we sold.
Just making sure that I'm gonna maybe drop the audio in here, or I'll save this and try and just do it in case somebody wants to use it for a podcast or something like that. I'm actually testing out and a digital voice recorder. So we'll see if it works. It's kind of like a microphone. Maybe at some point what we'll do is we'll just get one of those ball microphones and we'll just hook it up to
like
a computer. Yeah, you know what it's called, right?
Yeah.
It's
or
like
Blue Yeti or something.
Daisy had one, but she lost the power supply, so they're like $70. So you know, but you can use any microphone and just
like
hook it
a
up
Blue
to.
Yeti, like a Rode or something.
Yeah, I think your brother uses one. It's in the
it's Snowball.
Snowball. That's it. I was like, it's a ball.
You can have it like on a stick and just
Yeah, just any kind of. It has a mount that you can screw it
You
onto a
can
small
just, like,
harness there.
I put it in this right here. And just,
Yep, that's what a lot of YouTubers that do podcasts and stuff use.
And I can just put my phone up right here.
Yeah.
And you can run the wire.
And it's like $70 or so.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll get one used, but we're gonna try this out first. This should be good. I don't have it on anything, but whatever. Well, I'll see if I can use it, if I can rip the audio, because the audio from this should be better than that. But okay, so we're talking about that. Let's talk about that tub of games that I got. How many games did I have in that tub? Would you say I had 40 games in that tub?
You got like 3 or 4 boxes, man. Just one tub.
There was Oh yeah, that's right. I think it was 2 to 3
Yeah, I
boxes.
showed you one box of stuff. Then he said I got more. Then he included it all for $50.
Yeah, that was.
Yeah.
But that's how it was back then. You could roll up, and again, I'm talking like 6 years ago. Was it more than 6 or?
We got $1,200 for that.
One game. We had an Earthbound in the box with the scratch and sniff card, basically complete. $1,200. That's the most I've ever sold a video game for. Yeah. Have you ever sold anything video game related for more? No, right?
No.
It would have to be
That
a
was the
collection.
highest price, yeah.
And then, but you also had $300, $400, $500 games in that box, right?
Yeah.
Do you remember some of the other games? Was it like Mega Man or?
Yeah.
And like what else?
There was some serious Super Nintendo.
I went
stuff
to
there.
a house sale one time some years back, and the guy had box games there too. So I was like, ooh, box games. I started looking, and it was like 80, 100, this. I'm like, oh, okay, they looked them up. So you know, and now it's very, 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 very difficult to find things that are boxed like that, especially 64s or whatever, because they look them up. You know, I went to one. This was a clean out guy. I would see him sporadically. I went to one sale, and the guy's like, I say, what are you selling games for? He goes, oh, you don't know, these games are worth like $1,000. But I'm like, really? So I said, let me see. So he shows me like Mario's and stuff. I'm like, how do you get $1,000 for this, right? And he's like, oh, there. I looked them up. I'm like, are you sure you didn't look them up complete, in box, sealed, whatever? Because they were not $1,000 games. But this is how it is for us sometimes. We go and we say, how much is this game, right? And I go, oh, that's $1,000. And they're looking up, buy it now, brand new, sealed, complete, not loose carts, which have way less value, you know. So, I don't know. One of the rarest things I found was a bucket, and I found the Vectrex, and I even found some Neo Geo.
Bucket, you mean?
Yeah.
Even that slot machine.
Just
that
literally
behind
just
you.
a bucket.
That's
like,
Samurai Spirits.
Oh, this. You bought this
Yeah.
at the...
I bought that flea market at Englishtown.
Here, let me show it. Daryll is pointing at something that we can't see, so I'm going to add this into... it'll just be part of another video.
That's Samurai Spirits Japanese slot machine.
All right, we're talking about things that are rarest finds, and one of the things that you can't see on this camera is the Super Mario Brothers.
No, it's Samurai Spirits.
Oh, you know what? Look at this. Oh, the Super Mario. This is a Samurai Spirit slot machine.
Yeah.
Where would this have been? Would this have been in a casino or something?
Japan.
Look at the payoff.
It's Japanese. Japanese.
So this would be in a Japanese arcade.
Japanese slot machine.
Okay, this is like when you see the videos where they have all those Japanese slot machines. This would be one of the ones that they would have had.
That's a hard to find one. Man.
Well, yeah. I mean,
Well,
maybe in
you can
Japan
find
it's easier to find.
I've
But
only seen
here,
one other guy with one in the U.S.
does anybody talk about it, or in your game boards or groups, or?
Yeah, the other guy that has the other one.
Daryll is one of 2 people that possess this machine that we know about, and so it's very rare.
Well, that machine that I have in that room in there, we have to do that as another time.
Yeah, we'll do it another
The
time.
machine, that's a very rare machine.
Okay.
I
One day we're gonna do like a tour.
I have one of 2 known.
One of 2.
One of 2 known. I think one thing you have is only one that I know
What is? Oh yeah. Yeah, that's right.
of. Your special game.
You know,
box.
I sold a perfume on eBay just yesterday. I had it priced for $200. I might as well tell this story since we're just rambling. And this is why, like, if you like, video games are great, and we all do video games, but we sell other stuff too, right?
Tony, when I do this, because I have like the little particles in my eyes, it's literally like
Why don't just if the light's really bothering you, just put on some sunglasses.
No, like,
but
it's just weird because when I did this, it was like orange. It was
yeah,
cool.
yeah. If the light's really bothering you, just put on
That's
sunglasses.
fine.
I know it's a bright light. I will get a different light. I actually wanted to put an umbrella on it. Look how bright that is. I wanted to put an umbrella on it, but I couldn't find one. I'll get an umbrella. It'll be softer,
Yeah.
and the light will also not be. It's not really harsh. I don't know if we're getting a lot of shadows, but whatever. So anyway, someone contacts me on eBay, and I have a perfume for $200, and he goes, "Hey, for $50, I'll take it off your hands." And all right, I'm going to cut this off now. If you want to hear the rest of this story,
And you ship
then
free.
check the Scummy Resellers. So, yeah, I know you don't see me now. I know you see up to maybe nipple height or something. But I had a perfume on eBay for $200. I had this on for, say, I think 6 years.
Really?
6 years. And I had it for $200. But in all the 6 years, I couldn't find it anywhere. It was like I had the only one that ever existed that's available now. So this guy contacts me. He says, "Hey, I'll take it off your hand for $50." And you know, if I have some for $200 and you offer me $50, I'm like, you're wasting my time. You know what I mean? It's like, offer me $50 on something I have $60. Yeah. So I said, a very
Ship free? Free shipping?
yeah, free ship too, right? And maybe a reach around. So I just emailed back, "Hi, thanks for your offer, but I'm not interested in like $50." You know, so he emails me back. He's like, "Well, what do you want?" Right? And he goes like this: I could do maybe a little bit more than 100, which automatically tells me you could do more than 100, right? He could do I could do maybe a little bit more than 100, but you know. So
last night.
What happened?
She's asked about the store.
Oh, okay. So I ask. I mean, I don't ask. What I do is I go, let me look this thing up again, right? So I look it up, and again, it's like me. I'm the only one that has. I can't find it on Google search. I can't find it on WorthPoint. Can't find it on eBay. I can't find it anywhere. It's just I'm the one that has it, right? So I'm like, but I had it 6 years, so I might have the one guy that wants it. And what he told me a story about how he's going to give it to his grandpa for his birthday, and his grandpa really loved the fragrance, and his grandpa was older. So, you know, I'm like, okay. If I believe the story, I'm like, that's, you know, that would be nice if he can give it to his grandpa. So, since
I believe no stories.
it doesn't matter, right? Since he told me, he said, well, I can't do much more than 100. It automatically told me he could do more than 100. So I said, you know what? And I was debating 150, 125, 150, 125. So I said, let me not lose this fish that I have on the hook. I said, what I'll do is I'll just say 125, free ship. If he goes for it, he goes for it. Otherwise, I just don't care, right? So I asked him 125. He goes, yes, I'll take it, right? So I just shipped it out.
How much?
At 125, which isn't bad. I had it for 6 years.
How much did it cost you to ship?
Less than $10. It was like $8. I didn't even put insurance on it. It's not going to break. Something called. Check my completed if you want to see it. You know, it's it just.
What's that? Secondhand Daisy?
Secondhand Daisy. It's just very rare, or whatever. But that's the kind of thing. Sometimes stuff is so rare that you can't find it. It doesn't exist anywhere.
I know.
There's no way. And that's
Adventure Vision.
that's that game. That's that game console I have. I have a game console that nobody else in the world seems to have.
What is it?
It's a Game Boy Advance, and it has like a baseball team on it. I'll just say it. It's an Atlanta Braves red
That's a
Game
special-
Boy Pocket
You
console.
still have it?
Yeah, I got it.
special game.
Because
You should do when you're home. Just take a picture of it and just insert the picture.
well, I could post it somewhere. It's like, look what I got. Nobody
Or
else
like-
has. You
or
know?
like-
But I already have a video on YouTube about it.
Yeah, you can
Yeah.
like insert a picture on top of it in the corner.
Yeah, I suppose I could. I mean, or just maybe I will. Maybe I'll bring it next time. I'll just show it off or something.
So
like
what?
that.
do
I
you
have videos
man?
on YouTube on it.
What's that one thing you got that beats that? 'Cause
Who,
that's
me?
pretty special. Him.
What do you
He's
got? That
something
beats it?
rarer than.
Now say
your-
Paige.
Now, it's not mine. It's my
Say your mom.
grandmother's.
Oh, your grandma's right.
It's not mine.
Yeah. AJ doesn't really own anything.
Nope. It's
He's
all my
left it all to
grandmother's.
his grandma.
Yep.
Yeah. Any event of anything
It's a
ever
video
happens.
game related item?
Yep. Everything is my grandma's. If something
AJ
ever
owns
happens
nothing.
to me. Everything's my grandma's.
It's in his will.
It is. I don't own anything. It's all my grandma's.
Okay, so go ahead, tell.
And
What's the one thing your
once
grandma
it's in the
has?
store, it's on loan from my grandma.
Wow. You're gonna keep it there? Keep that in the safe, man.
For legal reasons.
For legal reasons. Everything's my grandmother's.
That's right.
And I can get that in writing, and she can talk to her. Legally, everything that I live with my grandmother, so everything in the house
So
is
what
hers.
is
That's right.
I think the thing that beats his Game Boy.
How could it beat it? How many do you have? The only one ever?
It beats it because it's something.
But how could it beat it if is it the only one ever?
In my heart, I feel it is.
Oh, in his heart.
So what is it?
In my heart, at the flea market, I would like to get way more.
So what is it, man?
I have a few things.
Yeah, but what's the one thing?
I have a few things that.
Can we get
Yeah,
around to? Can we get like an idea? What is
How
it?
about we
It's
do
a
like
video
20
game?
questions
Is
and
it
you
an
go
in-
hot and cold?
Is it a Nintendo video game?
No.
Oh.
It's a sealed TurboGrafx World Class Sports.
Now, what is that worth?
Oh, it can go anywhere from 3 to 5 to 6. It's rare.
So, but you're able to value it.
Yes.
Okay. See, your phone doing stuff?
What's rarer?
Something
Game
that there's
Boy?
only one in the world of.
No,
That's mine.
it's not only one in the world. I found out they gave out a few of them.
Yeah? Who has it?
We don't know.
Exactly.
But there's
So
a
right
few
now,
of them.
mine is the only known copy in the world. I had people from France
There's
harassing AJ around the world. They were like,
Also, Turbo Duo's rarer, or Neo Geo's rarer.
how can it be rare if I have the only one?
Because it's a Game Boy with a...
But that doesn't mean it's more valuable. If it's rare, it's rare. I had the only perfume in the world. I just told the story. I sold it for
let's talk,
125.
everybody.
What?
Let's talk. Let's talk about Turbo Duo and the Neo Geo AES and all that.
See, I don't know anything about those consoles.
Daryl, do you know anybody who has one other than like me and probably you at one time?
Well, I had one. I had the rental system. That's very rare. Where do you find a rental system for Neo Geo? That's very rare.
You have to own a store, probably.
Like what I have my Blockbuster Nintendo 64 rental system in a case. That's pretty rare item. Where are you gonna
Yeah, that's
find
pretty
that?
rare. Well, only if someone's willing to sell theirs, you know. I mean, you know, there's got to be hundreds of them at least.
All the connect controller and
Would-
all the wires. And
Would there
and the
be
game in
hundreds
there.
of those in the field?
Blockbuster exclusive game in there?
But would there be like, because this is a store display only item, right? There should be hundreds of
Well,
them
it's
at the very
rental,
least.
yeah.
So there should be hundreds of them at least, or
Whatever got out of Blockbuster as a rental system.
right?
Well,
When the rental system is 64, is that is that the one that you got from me?
yeah.
And that one I found that one, and I kept it for a while because I knew it was kind of cool. But I don't display stuff, and if I don't use it, it's like it doesn't matter to me. You know, that's not how I am when it comes to collecting. If I don't display it and I don't use it, then it's just in a box somewhere, so it doesn't matter. So Daryll knew I had it, and I've done this with Daryll before. Daryll knows I have something that he really wants. We work something out, and at least I know it goes to somebody who I like, a friend of mine, not somebody that's going to like tell you that they love stuff, right? And then like once you give it to them out of the goodness of your heart, sell it. But we're not going to say any names.
I can name a lot of people for that.
Yeah, I know. You see it all the time. Go to a yard sale and
I
just.
got a list.
I went to this weekend. I go to a yard sale, right? And they got a bunch of BS Wii games. So I'm like, as I'm looking at the BS Wii games, I already told them I like video games. I'm interested. This guy comes and goes, "Go to your video games," right? And I'm like, so I immediately start looking through everything fast because I know he's going to see what I'm looking at, and he's going to kind of horn in on it and do like one of these, try and grab it over my shoulder. So as soon as I looked through the Wii, I said, well, they got some Wii stuff over here, because I had no interest in it. It was like a bunch of BS games that had priced like $5, you know. Did you see? No, you didn't see the video.
I'll tell you another rare item that I have. I have Neo Geo AES Riding Hero with the original link cable that was put in the case, sealed in the case with it. It's unknown to have the link cable in it, but the cable is inside the case.
People don't realize that cables could be worth a lot of money.
Yeah, so you have to get inside the case to find the link cable. I have not found anybody else with one with the link cable in the case that came from factory.
Nice. We have a lot of people don't realize
So
that.
continue your story.
Oh, so then the guy's like, I go, hey, you can look at these Wii's if you want, because it's garbage, as AJ says. It's garbage, right? But I didn't say it's garbage. I just say, you can look at all this Wii, you can have it all if you want, right? So he's like, no, I like older stuff, like Nintendo 64. And I'm like, and I start laughing. And I'm like, yeah, who doesn't, right? And so then he started working them and stuff, but I already knew they didn't have anything, so I was like out of there, you know. Oh, but right before I left, he's like, yes, I'm not a reseller, I'm a collector. I'm like, wah, wah. You know.
I would turn around and say, yeah, fuck
Nah,
you.
I wouldn't do that. Why would you do that?
I'll do it in the back.
But why would you do that? Just turn around and go,
Okay, besides
you!
besides what your grandmother has, what do you have?
Oh no, my grandma has everything.
AJ owns nothing. For legal reasons.
Yeah.
None of those TurboGrafx stuff or the Neo Geo stuff is rare?
I have some rare TurboGrafx games. I got some neat where I have one Neo Geo.
What, your grandma does?
Yeah.
Not you.
No, but she lets me play with it. Legally speaking, it's my grandmother's.
That's right. For legal reasons.
Everything's
Hers gonna be like, what are you talking about?
Everything's hers.
That's right.
Because if it's in her house, it's hers.
That's right.
She,
You're in her house.
yeah.
Okay?
I'm
Even
hers
you.
too.
That's right. She like tries to get you out of the house though,
Yeah,
right?
and she loves video games, so she's taking them to the grave.
That's right. She's gonna have like an Egyptian pyramid.
She loves video games.
One of the best things I had was that sealed Bad Bubble Babes that I got from that mom and pop shop. And
Somebody's
two
doing the garbage. I
stack-ups-
don't think you can hear that.
Two stack-up sets
The
that were
best
sealed.
thing that I have that I'm famous for is the NES, is a Super Nintendo
Still
kiosk.
recording. Yeah.
Remember that kiosk I had?
Yep.
I sold
What'd you do to it?
I
You
sold
sold it? Why'd you sell it?
I can't.
Too much room.
I can't say it on camera.
Tony,
It was broken?
Coke.
Yes. What is that?
Ice cream.
Ooh, ice cream. 280 calories. If you eat the whole thing? Per
Yeah.
pint.
I'm
Wow.
gonna sell it to a store or
Do
something?
you want anybody
No,
want ice cream?
somebody
now?
bought it on eBay.
Do you want ice cream? You want me to open it for you?
Yeah.
I'll open it.
But I sold it for
You're not gonna
reasons.
eat the whole pint, right?
No.
Okay.
Have it for reasons
Weird.
where I can't say it.
I think so
We
because
have
you
an
didn't
ice
have the
cream.
room for it.
We
No,
have
it
ice
wasn't
cream called
that.
Fat Boy.
Really?
Oh, really?
I can show it to you.
Everybody like what? Low-fat ice cream?
No, it's
Low-fat
called.
ice cream doesn't taste
No,
good,
no,
though.
it's called Fat Boy.
In my opinion, you should just, if you're gonna eat ice cream, just eat ice cream because you're just like,
I sold it to do
it's
something.
like eating, it's,
How do you hear because I want
This
to?
is
Sure.
literally what it is.
I mean, as long as you're,
This is literally what it
wasn't the
was.
way
Oh, that,
you sold
okay,
that
this
thing.
is
That
right.
was a really,
That's regular.
that was
It's called
really
Little
awesome
Fat Boy.
piece.
yeah, because it probably has a certain amount of calories.
One of the best things I had
But in
was
my
that
opinion,
Dreamcast kiosk.
I
If you're
never
gonna eat
tried
ice
it.
cream
I
or
traded
cake,
for an Xbox to a very good friend.
Tony,
He
I
traded
didn't
me
try
for
this
it for an
I bet
Xbox.
it's good, right?
He wanted an original OG Xbox, so I traded that
Wait, what are these little
Dreamcast
things in
kiosk
it?
with
Oh, so you traded up then?
Tony,
Yeah,
what
in your
are these
opinion.
little things in it?
We
Vanilla
need
beans.
that. He was
something.
a good friend of mine.
It's what they make
We need something like
vanilla.
that for the store.
Vanilla comes from a bean.
So why
But
did you
it's a
trade?
bean that
Why did
doesn't
you
make you
sell that
fart.
thing, man? You need to buy your vehicle, right?
No, I need money for something I
I'm
can't say on
scared.
camera.
I'm gonna
because
have
somebody
it.
has
I
it in
got
my
you.
head.
Okay.
Really?
Tony,
I
I'm gonna
know
have
what
that
you're
later.
saying.
Okay.
Yep.
So you traded up.
Plus, I wasn't gonna get a store anytime soon, so.
Ew,
No.
maybe.
But
You like it, right?
I sold NES TV. I've had NES TV.
I remember. It wasn't in pristine
No,
condition.
I sold that. I gave it to our good friend RJ.
Mine's still
And-
recording.
Oh, good.
I think the
now
rarest
they're-
stuff I have is like the Vectrex, the 3DO,
Probably the
Neo
Vectrex, but
Geo.
nobody knows you have the Vectrex,
Well, it's
right?
not mine, it's my grandmother.
That's right. Nobody knows about AJ's
And I'll get that in writing.
Vectrex. Yes. Possession is 9/10 of the law, right?
Yep.
Yeah. But nobody knows about your grandma's Vectrex
No.
because you have it in a box somewhere,
I
right?
have it. No, I have it in my room.
I never noticed it.
Yeah, she lets me display it in my room.
But I never noticed
I'll
it.
show you today.
I've been in your room.
I have the original box for that.
Where do you have it in your
You
room?
do?
You have a
Wow.
Vectrex box?
Yep.
Wow.
Wow.
You two should get together.
Yeah.
Make a complete set. But you have a Vectrex. So you would never sell that box.
My one thing special about my Vectrex is that the overlays from Germany, from Mindstorm.
Yeah, so if you've never seen a Vectrex, just look it up.
We would put one in the store.
We could. The store's not that big, though. You don't want to go overboard with display.
I want to go overboard.
Well, where would you put it, though? Like, you want people touching it?
Yeah.
You want people touching it.
Because
As fragile as a console as that is, you
Must
want
have original
people
paper
touching
clip.
it.
I want
the box.
shit on
Put it in a
display like
case.
that.
Well, then put it in a case or something. I would say put it in the window, but then you have to worry about the sun.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. It'll bend, it'll mess, it'll warm it up.
Yeah, I mean, I put stuff in the window that
I
you
wish
know.
I wish there would be a way how to like not make it sun damage or anything. I wish we could like spray something.
You can. You get like but then it darkens the window. It's like a UV. It's like it's
Yeah.
like sunglasses for you.
It's true.
I'm
Yeah.
making it flat.
They do have a spray.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I think they whip it
They
to
have
make
a
it seem more
spray that
creamy.
it darkens the windows. It's just like shades.
But don't they have a film too?
You can put a film on, just like tinting your
I
car
like
windows.
ice cream that's
Or you can buy the film that they have in stores that you hang
Oh,
up.
it looks good.
Yeah.
It's not that easy to put
You know
up.
what?
There's
Close your eyes and
little
eat the
work
ice
to do
cream,
that.
and then you won't know. It'll just be like you won't see what it looks like. Here, let me just show everybody. Let me show. It looks like they whip this ice cream and they put it in, so it's not a full flat container.
Angry Steve's playing stuff in your store too?
So I am
What's he
planning
showing?
in it.
What's
What?
Angry Steve sell at your store?
Angry Steve will sell pop culture stuff. It'll be like old valuable toys, probably
I'm not
t-shirts,
afraid.
records, whatever he feels
I'm
like.
not
I'm
afraid.
trying
We're not sure yet. We're
to
trying to figure out.
Tonight is the night.
You know, the thing is, we can talk about stuff tonight,
You're
but
going
you
to
can't
the
figure
store
it out
tonight?
because who knows what we're gonna fight? No, we're just gonna hang out. We're gonna
At
get
AJ's
together
house.
at AJ's house, and then maybe AJ
sure
will
you
show
want to
you
come
his
here?
grandma's collection.
Should invite him here,
I'm
man.
trying to make
I think
this
you would love
flat.
Well, he'll come at some point.
Yeah.
You know, but tonight we already
Oh!
worked out what we're doing, and then I figured Laura's gonna be home at some point, right?
Yeah,
Oh, see, so
6 o'clock.
we're not meeting till 7 o'clock.
6
What?
o'clock. She
No.
won't be here till 6
How long
o'clock.
But we're not meeting
She's
Steve.
going
long?
bowling
How
Oh.
long are we gonna do this for?
for a while.
Well, we're gonna do this probably until the camera runs out,
Which is when?
and then we'll
We
just
also
hang for a
have a
little. And,
break.
well, you can take a break anytime you want. Don't worry. We'll carry it, and then you can come back when you're done with your
Yeah.
break.
Do you need to
I'm
charge
done.
that? Do you
Maybe
need,
Nick can turn on the Neo Geo for us so I can
do you-
check this
do you
out.
need
Wait,
to,
this one?
Do you
Yeah,
need
this
to
one.
charge
Yo,
that?
Fat Boy.
No, the battery lasts
Where-
about like an hour
where
and a
is it?
half.
Fat Tony needs to.
Hey, little Nick, who likes to get punched by me.
It's gonna be pretty loud, man.
Turn it on.
How you
Let's see
gonna,
it.
how you gonna play it?
Let's see it. I never saw Neo Geo.
Why are you
like this
moving
on.
my?
Never
Okay.
saw one.
I guess I'm stuck here for now.
Even at
Let me get behind the
Google
light.
Press, they don't have one up and
Look.
running.
I'm making a
Running,
shadow
running,
finger.
running.
AJ.
Never
AJ
saw
has had a shadow of my finger, maybe. Let's see.
I'm not. Even if I was gonna be monetized, it wouldn't be. No.
No, this one's not going to be monetized. I'm
Where's
putting this
the
on Scummy
switch?
Resellers.
That red switch, you see it.
Which one?
It's. I see a like a regular switch. It's not red.
Oh, it's this one.
Switchboard.
Yeah, he got it.
It just looks weird because I was in a different spot before.
Wow.
Tony,
That's not your
Takes the
Cody.
fat back.
It takes a while to turn on.
Cody.
Yes.
I'm very mad.
What'd you do?
Switchboard.
I'm bad at my
You're
game.
on your phone.
Why?
Got different towers playing.
Yeah.
What you gotta do is
You
gonna bring it
go
here?
down.
Okay, here I'm going to turn this light off for a second,
Hit the first
so
one.
maybe the camera will capture. I mean, you can kind of see it. Let me see. It's small.
Hit that first button. Get a game
Oh.
start.
I don't.
This is what it looks like in here without this light on.
I'll play
Nick,
my-
move your head. Move that freaking watermelon thing. There. That's. If you look in the top right-hand corner, that's what his Neo Geo looks like. I'm probably gonna come and show it with my camera so people could see
I'll play
with my phone.
To show you it's a sex.
It does this weird thing. When it, you sort of-
So it kind of warms up.
Wait, I have to
Now
go over
recess
chat
between
real quick.
games.
Load.
Are you gonna play that?
I'm gonna play
AJ?
Metal Slug Plus.
Oh, okay, not AJ.
Load.
Winners don't use drugs. Remember that, Nick.
Load.
Too late.
It's not that loud right now, but
Okay, so I have this. I have my phone on now, so I'm gonna come over here.
Oh, we
What
played
is
golf.
it? Golf?
yeah, there's these.
Could you
for
do a more exciting game than golf?
No, golf.
This is one of
Which game?
Daryll.
Do I change games?
Okay, hold the button down.
What left?
No, golf's good.
Golf.
Yeah,
Which
now
one you-
hold it.
I would play
This
Metal
is
Slug
another
Plus.
one of Daryl's rare items
How
that
do
we're
I go back to
showing.
that menu with all the games?
I'm just putting this as part of the
Turn the
video.
machine on and off.
He has a Neo
Slowly.
Geo machine.
One switch
Wait,
down.
I have
Slow.
another
Wait,
another
okay.
rare item.
How do I select
Follow
that
me if you
specific
want
game?
to see it.
You gotta select it in the first menu.
Madison, care of Daryll.
You're not
Do you call it like a
listening.
Madison
Can
video?
Can you
Or?
Hold on, listen to me.
All right.
When that comes on right there, Nick, bring it down and find the game, and then hit the
Oh,
left
yeah.
button, first player button. find it in that listing. Because it's not directly in there.
So after we do this like that, I'll show
Press
you
the A
Okay.
button.
the other red.
I pressed A and it brought me to the golf game.
No, press the red button on the game you're playing.
Red
Left.
button.
Yeah, that.
Okay, Tony.
There's AJ on his phone.
There you go.
Tony.
Now it went screen again. Okay.
Sweet.
Tony.
Wait, it's gonna go to
This
this.
is what makes
No,
me
it's not.
mad.
It's not scrolling
You
to
see
game.
where
Now
I
it's gonna
press
go
all this?
Yeah.
to
It's not
better
deleted.
Hmm.
Good. Good.
It's supposed to like go.
What if you turn it on and off? Does it work?
I'm doing it right.
No.
Oh yeah, you're right.
It won't let me
man.
delete.
All right,
That
off and on
sucks.
again. Off and on again.
So what's going
What
on?
do you mean?
Off.
Oh,
Turn
it
it
just
off.
goes straight.
Why is it doing that then?
You know, Turf Match is a good game. I don't know why you don't like it.
You shut up!
Just scroll down.
Let me turn it back
Look,
on.
he listened.
Everybody shut up!
All right, just press the button. That left button. Then we'll switch. Press the left button.
Left button, left button.
This one.
Yeah, just start it there, and then you're gonna do it to get to another game. You gotta hold the button down. Just
Hold
hold
this
it.
button.
Keep holding it. It'll reset again.
Got it?
I'm not in a game, you realize that.
Anyway.
Press the button again.
Dad! I want to get into this game! You want to kill
Alright, I
someone.
turned that part off. Alright, how
It's
about we
not-
not show
you
this anymore because everybody's
don't-
going crazy?
Doesn't
Daryl's
go
rare
into the
Neo
game, it
Geo
goes to
console.
Turf Masters.
And then I can sit down
Lowest
again.
bed game.
I can be
What?
part of this.
It's the lowest bed game. Don't worry about it. Gotta put it on the kitchen. Machine in the
It
kitchen.
doesn't go into the game.
He says turn it off for now.
Just turn it off for now. We'll
I
do
want to
later.
play it actually.
Go play it in the kitchen, he says.
It doesn't.
All right.
Not in the
You
kitchen.
turn it off. Come on, I want to sit back
I want to
down.
play Street Fighter. Show me your
Tony,
move.
wait, you can't sit down.
Actually, how's about you move and I put some of your Turf Masters?
It doesn't even. Okay, fine.
Wait, get your phone out.
Faggot.
My phone?
All right,
Yeah.
turn it off again. It'll go to
And
turn.
record. It's not let me.
Ooh,
It
you
doesn't
kicked
go
the
to Turf
camera.
Masters. It goes to
So
this.
sorry.
It's okay. No, I think it's
If
okay.
press A, it'll go to this.
Follow me. I have
You got it?
another.
Well, I have to stay here because we're doing the
something
video.
to
Can
play
you
some-
bring it in?
Some Turf Masters.
No.
Well, then show me later,
Oh,
alright?
it's different on here, right? Compared to the.
Yeah, well, that might.
Don't
is
step
that
on my
turn
iPad.
Alright,
lit up?
now we're gonna watch.
It has to go to it. You need the
What
weight.
is in it right now?
It's pretty sure. I'm pretty sure it's lit up on Jerk Masters. It's hard to tell without this
You gotta
massive
come
light.
and sit over here.
I'll turn it off. Here.
No, it's fine.
That's my game.
I'll turn this on.
I'm gonna say like, I don't even know what doing bad in golf is. What do you call it
It's
like?
a golf.
But what do you call it when you do bad? Like,
Oh, by the
if
way,
it-
this.
like you hit it in the
This button over
sand.
here?
Getting on to? You
Yeah.
gotta play that?
Yeah, I'm gonna play this.
So you got two people playing.
Wow.
This thing takes a weird.
Is that multi-card? No.
No.
It's only one, right?
Tony, how you gonna get in there? You gonna sit in his spot?
Well, I'll just stand here for now.
You're gonna video.
Because wherever I stand, it's gonna be like me waist down. I'll be
My
too
phone
high.
is just gonna be over there constantly recording.
Alright, turn it on and off.
Turn it off, you mean, and turn it back on?
What's
Yeah,
that
off,
for?
let it sit. It has to reset itself.
Anthony,
What?
I want to move this red thing.
And?
Just move
Well,
it
can't
like
you
that.
just get up?
No, because I have to kick out.
Go ahead, one more
Lord.
time. Turn it on.
I don't want to drop the sodas on the games.
There it is right
I'll move mine.
Wait,
there. Wrong
let me
one,
just
wrong
lift it up. Right now, we're getting a glorious view
that's good.
of Nick's back
And then-
side. That's good. That's good.
The fat
You're
boy.
gonna-
Oh, here we go.
We can't even see the screen, that's how fat he is.
Here we go.
But we got your glorious butt,
Just the hell
black
up.
and everything.
Alright, Daryl, I got the fighters now.
You want a 1v1?
That's how the first
Wait a minute.
So now press the button.
No, I'm just gonna watch.
Yeah, I'll just show
Let
you.
me see.
I'll murder
This
you.
is the other the other
Turn it on and off, man.
arcade, one of the other
I'll play
arcade
with
machines that you
Batman,
can't
too.
see in my camera. They just turned it on. This is the only
If you
game on
get
this
killed
one.
in that, they'll go to the other
Is this a
game.
multi-part, Nick?
No,
or
it's only this.
Okay.
I'm,
So this is
I'm,
it. There's AJ. You can't even see him playing the thing. Oh wait, you figured out how to change the games. So why don't you play a game on that console?
I don't know
Well,
how
I
to...
went to the con.
No, I don't. I can't start the game because this idiot doesn't tell me how to do it.
But this one started. He's got it going.
I don't know how to start
Alright,
the actual
shut
game.
up. He's playing King of Fighters right now.
Oh, here we go.
Once he gets
Alright.
killed,
I don't even
let
know
it
how
get
to
killed
do
and
that.
end. Let it get killed and end. They'll start throwing
Well,
the
anyway,
game.
I'm showing off
You need to put the
another one of
cameras in.
Daryl's amazing arcade machines.
I can't.
And then there's Wonderful
I don't know how to start our game on that.
Alright, I'm gonna show you, AJ. Look.
Can I just do
Open the door, AJ. Open the door, hit the switch on and off. It'll go to turn man.
I don't
See
play
that
Turf
switch?
Masters.
What's the red one?
Yeah, turn on, off.
Not
turn on.
that. This one over here.
I don't even have to run my own machine, so I can't get my ass over there.
You're rusty.
There you go.
Check out.
Oh, so you're fighting against the machine?
I'm gonna go in the other room while I play.
Okay. We're making too much noise for you?
Yeah.
Alright, hold on.
I just trapped them open up.
Alright,
You win.
I want to play Metal Slug X.
press that middle button that says select.
Are you going to play against him or no?
I'm gonna just turn this. I'm gonna turn this off.
Yeah, turn it
There was
on.
no Turf Master to be happy.
What are you playing?
There you go.
Here.
Now press start on the left side, only.
Alright, let me get this. Maybe I'll edit some of this in to one video. Alright, I'm recording again. Oh my god, you're not going to play Turf Masters against Nick, are you?
Daryll, tell him how rare this is for the AES.
What time are you gonna come home?
This game is very rare.
Well, I believe it's rare, but
It's
I
a good
mean,
game.
yeah, but there's not a lot of excitement in
Yes, it
golf.
is.
Do we all have to be quiet while you're playing, like in
No.
real golf tournaments? You know, where everybody's like,
Here we go.
bam, 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 bam,
I'll
bam.
destroy you.
What, you like this game too? What do you think, AJ? What's the rarest Tiger Woods golf game?
Oh, oh, oh!
You're gonna say like none of them. Tiger Woods did good this year. You think his video games will go up in price?
You do.
I don't think so, man.
But he did good. He won. Which is our Jack
Maybe if you
Nicholson
have
golf
one,
games?
maybe if you have one that's sealed or something.
Yeah,
I get a birdie.
Oh yeah, he hit a birdie with his golf ball in the sky. Hey, do you think Jack Nicholson golf games are worth more than Tiger Woods?
If you had a Nintendo box Jack Nicholson game,
How much?
sealed,
I would love to
Yeah.
know what my camera's looking at.
it was
But I can't.
sealed because
It's
remember that BS hockey game we got for the
Yeah,
Nintendo
yeah,
that was
yeah.
sealed? We got like $900 for that.
Wow. We got. Is that one that I found?
Yeah,
Crap, I don't
paid
remember that.
$5 for it.
Isn't that amazing? So I'm trying to film AJ, but he keeps blocking the thing. I can't stretch anymore. My arms aren't longer than
Go
that.
closer.
No, that'll be like behind, and he might fart, and then it'll be in my face.
I'm not going to be here for long.
Like if AJ gets excited, he'll be like, he'll go, I win! Like
Got
that.
it.
Hopefully we
Birdie!
watch some TV tonight.
He got a birdie. All right, now Nick, right?
No, I'm still here until I die.
I'll pinch you.
You don't die in golf.
Yes, you do.
You die in golf?
I'll pinch you.
There's no way you
Wait,
die
hold
in
on.
golf.
Keep pressing the left button and
I'll
they'll start
pinch you.
over again.
Daryll, you die in this game?
You can keep continuing. There's a
No, I'm
left
doing
button.
good, Daryll.
Yeah.
Doing amazing.
I'll kill you. I'll kill you in Street Fighter.
But you don't die in golf. There's no way.
I'll kill you in Street Fighter.
I understand how much of a headache it is.
Hole in one? This has got to be the worst podcast ever. It's like,
I want you to have it.
it's like, you probably can't say it, but it's AJ playing games. I'm gonna turn this off again.
I got a birdie.
You got a bird.
All right.
How many fucking birdies?
I really don't think anybody wants to see you playing a game. And I think
You can
it's
actually
fucking-
see me play without this fat ass.
Let me see.
I wish I could get like a bootleg copy of this for my AES.
You can get this for your Xbox One.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's literally like half a AJ.
Yeah, he has
In
it
the
on his
screen.
You ain't
Xbox.
gonna play exactly like that with the
Yeah, I
joystick.
can.
Is it still good? I don't know.
Pause.
There's no being playing these games on the
I'm
Xbox.
still-
Madison dropped the chocolate on the floor. which
Wait,
is-
guys.
What
I
about
have to,
this stuff? We gotta go over this
I'm
stuff?
still eating.
Yeah, we will. We will.
wait, guys.
Yeah, it's good.
Where'd you get
Tony.
this stuff from?
Wow.
Yeah, the Turf Masters on this Xbox right now.
What is?
Yeah,
That
Oh, is
Turf
it?
Masters
you
is
can
on that.
buy that game for your
Oh,
Xbox
okay.
One.
Oh, all right.
But
I can turn it on right now.
This game.
don't
Yeah, I know.
don't put it on now. It's too much
Tony,
electricity.
No,
We're gonna go back to.
My mom vacuumed this yesterday.
Well, when you turn
Oh,
this
it looks
off, I can
nice.
turn it on.
We're gonna cut another video and do another one with this.
We're gonna just keep it rolling, and we'll do.
But I can turn.
Don't
this-
turn that on. I don't want it on.
But
No, not now, not now. We'll save it for another time.
Yeah.
We're do a
I
I don't
podcast
do
next week.
anything.
I don't want that on.
Well, when
Nick
you
doesn't
turn
get to
this
do
on-
anything.
It's too much electricity.
Well, when he turns this off, you can.
I don't
Yeah,
care
we're
about
just
that.
waiting
There's
for
nothing
AJ
better,
to finish.
There's nothing better to play it than on the
AJ
original
has
hardware.
a super rare thing to show you that could be worth a lot of money. You're not for resales.
Oh yeah.
If they're store demos. He was telling me about it in the car this morning.
You get penalties in trash.
This is like you go into an arcade and you watch some guy stand in front of a machine and you're like, when's this guy gonna get off? I want to play. That's what Nick is like, oh, it's my turn. And he's like, you can't play until I die. And AJ's like, I will never die.
My candy cabinet in the kitchen.
Tony.
Yes.
But I forgot really how to use that multi-card. But over there, so I'm in the word.
What happened, Daryl? Did you
I
see
really
his
can't
game?
get over there to figure this machine
Don't
out
even
because-
worry,
Because I'm in a wheelchair. Can't get over there to play it.
Don't even worry about it. They'll play. They'll play.
So I don't remember
Do you want
how
you want to
set
see
it.
what he brought to show off?
Yeah.
Yeah.
How would you? It doesn't make any
Because I
sense.
remember.
AJ hit it when he was in the air.
AJ mad.
Not for resale.
AJ hit machine.
Tony.
AJ
See
missed
Not
these?
for resale.
Oh,
Oh wow, it's sticking to your
AJ
finger.
messed it up.
That's the
He
spot.
messed up the shot.
What'd he do? Probably gonna be
Yeah,
like, you're messing me up.
Raiders.
It hurt.
It's not for resale.
Hey,
I don't
Tony.
know if it's
Yeah.
good.
You got a par.
You get chocolate all over your fingers.
You got a par. You got a par.
The holes are his butt.
Subpar.
So bot.
Subpar.
I'm eating his legs.
I know you eating his legs. Spit out his butt.
22.
I'm eating a butt.
All right.
One butt.
So AJ, come on, show us die already. Die in a golf game.
I ain't a whole
Nick,
lot.
you can't. I mean, Daryl, you don't die in this golf game, right? You just lose.
You eventually lose.
Yeah.
When you're done, just turn it off. You can turn it back on
Hey,
before
there's
you
two-
leave.
They should have a golf game where like every time you lose, someone comes out and chops like your leg off or your arm off. Make it like.
Mutant League game.
Oh.
It's like you
You got in the
lose,
sand pit.
and then the last thing they
You
chop
got
off
in the
is
sand
your
trap.
Uh-oh. They probably get it down to where like all that's left is your head, that you can golf with a golf stick in your mouth or something, right? And then if you lose, the final they chop your head off, and then the game's over. Game over.
You're dead.
Oh, you have definitely like. Got it.
Wait, so first you do the legs in your butt.
Right.
Wait, AJ.
Wait.
It was going straight like this.
Yeah.
It went right to the thing and did this.
Wait a minute.
It went right around it.
Okay,
Yeah,
so what happened?
You take a picture or video.
So
This I'm doing video because this I'm just gonna leave the camera. I don't want to keep having to set it up.
Let's pretend this. So the hole's right here. It went like this. This is
Yeah.
what it went. It went like that. Right past the hole. It was going straight for it.
That's like maybe do they have wind in the game?
It
It's a
went
windy
right past
game.
it.
You have to compensate
It went
for the
right
wind.
to it and went.
Now we're all. I will. What I might do is I might edit this into that, into this, in certain portions, so you can actually see what we're doing. Because this is just like, I may or may not do this because I hate editing.
I hate editing.
I'll edit for you.
Well, you won't
This
have my
thing is
camera.
recording for an hour and 20 minutes.
This will record like. Oh, really? It's been an hour.
Yeah,
See this? What this does is it records and okay. So what happened?
I suck.
I thought you said you did good.
All right, Nick.
Wait, what? Wait.
You want to do it? Or
Storage
no? Or you
full.
want to turn it off for now?
Turn it off, Nick. So come back over here.
Captain,
So turn
Wait,
turn
why
everything off, and we'll get back to this.
wait, my
And I'm watching again.
storage full.
Wait, it's been an hour.
Mm-hmm. Oh well, this won't show it as an hour because it takes for 25 minutes and it turns off. All right, let me turn this off again. We're all gonna sit back down.
Put the metal stuff in.
Wait, I can't take videos looking for.
Gotta upload it. That's why. You need clear space.
What is that? Oh, your camera's
Storage
out of
full.
storage. All right.
Come over here.
So you got to delete some stuff or upload it like your dad said, and then delete it. I'm gonna put the chair back.
Come back at this.
And here,
Come
come
back
back and
into
show
picture.
show
Come
the
over
games
here,
that you
Nick.
got. He's
Come
waiting
on,
for
Nick.
you.
I want to upload it and delete
I'm trying
it.
to see your collection, Daryl.
You can look at that later.
Sorry, some of my shit.
Trying to see his. Oh, this is nice.
Okay. Nick's, AJ is kind of checking out some of Daryl's stash.
AJ's being
That's
a-
next to
What's
the
this?
Street
AJ's
Fighter
being
machine.
a-
Yeah, AJ's
What?
like,
AJ's being a
that's a
sniper.
cleaner. That's a clean
Daddy.
right?
It's not.
What is it?
Daddy,
AJ's
I always see you, the camera.
See, AJ,
I have
so
to
now
see
you're going
what
to
it
say
is
who
to
has
tell
it
you
in
what
the
it
collection.
What's this?
That's a cleaner system.
Yeah, I said it was a cleaner.
Good thing it was.
No, that's special. There's 6 Nintendo.
I haven't verified.
It says Cyberstar 103 games.
That's
Is
a
this a
multi-card.
bootleg?
My account,
Yeah,
my
that's a
account's
multi-card.
verified.
So this is just a bootleg that you found.
That's
yeah.
a Nintendo 64 multi-card.
But is it a multi-card, an official multi-card, or is
No.
it looks bootleg as hell?
Bootleg.
Yeah, it looks bootleg as hell. But still nice. I mean, how many people out there have this?
Yeah, I never saw him before.
Yeah. All right, go sit over there. Get out of there. Go sit over there.
Well, I'll tell you about.
And then we'll get back to, yeah, and then you could tell us about these games you have. If we've been doing this more than an
You're
hour,
gonna have to come over here, and you're gonna have to come over and look at the stuff we have in the closet.
we've been doing this for more than an hour. I probably only got about like 40 minutes left on that, or so. What time do we even get here? It was like afternoon, right?
Go.
Yeah, one something.
Wait, go that way. You gotta sit over there, right?
I'm trying to see the camera.
No, don't touch the camera. You can look at the camera later. He's got to touch
Bring
everything.
your sweet stuff over here, man.
I can show you the camera all day later. I have another battery so we can use it again. All right, so now I got to put this chair back, so I'm going to turn this off.
Yeah,
So the battery, we
I
can
have
have
the
full
other
So
storage.
why don't we
board.
have another
I have
battery?
full
Why
storage.
don't
That was the other board.
I actually have, it came with 2 batteries.
That's
And
great, man.
each battery seems to last at least
It's
an hour
so
and a half
hot
long.
over there.
Because of the light, that's all I had.
Look into the light.
I would put an umbrella on it, but I couldn't find it. Believe me, I was looking all over the place for umbrellas.
Well,
you
that
know.
means you're stupid and blind. If it's right there.
What are you talking about?
Light.
I need an umbrella. I thought I had, but I thought it
Really,
gave
Tony?
Yeah!
You knocked over something.
I did not. I saw
Shut
you
up,
do
man.
it.
Yes,
You were there.
you're
and
not doing this.
You did it.
No, I didn't. I was right here.
Madison admits that she did
I
it.
got a bunch of big glass cans over there and shit.
My hands are out.
All right, all
I
right.
got sealed
Not
metal
enough
space.
space. Not enough space on the.
I got my Jurassic Operation Jurassic Park. What is that? Operation.
You got a lot of stuff, dude. A lot of stuff.
What
We
is
got
that
it.
game?
Well, we'll probably do one
What
day.
is it?
I'm still
Operation
in the
what?
video, guys.
What we'll do probably one day
Jurassic
is we will
Park?
go over your house in just
Yeah.
sections, you know, because
I have.
you
A
don't
copy
need
and a half a copy.
the closet,
The book
right?
and
The
book
closet,
and
the closet of non-display. He has a closet just
Wait, I need to
loaded,
see this.
and if you look up, where you can barely even see, there's just a ton of amazing stuff even in there, you know, and it's blocked off by just amazing. It's just when you come to Daryl's house and you want to look at stuff, it's amazing on top of amazing on top of amazing, and then you look underneath and it's still amazing, you know. You just have like a lot of amazing stuff that you've collected over what, like 20, 30 years?
At least since 2007 now.
2007, so that would be really.
Yeah, I don't have that much stuff from my original collection.
Yeah, and the only reason that your original collection was sold was because you moved, right?
Well, a lot of it was sold because I moved. I sold a lot of it to Too Many Games. He came up and bought about $1,000 worth of stuff from me.
Who
Because
bought more?
because I bought a white motorcycle when I started racing.
Who
And,
bought more though? Digital Press or Too Many Games?
Too Many Games. He bought a lot. He bought all my Game Watch tabletops from me.
Yeah, I bet you missed a lot of stuff.
And he bought every one of them from me.
Yeah, I wonder if this is still.
I'm deleting a bunch of stuff. I think.
Okay. Yeah, this has been recording for 43 minutes, and I turned it
I had
off
the
and on.
Snoopy that was from. I had the.
Maybe
By the
next
way,
week we can get.
I'm
the,
watching the camera.
What?
I'm watching the camera.
Okay. It's gonna be
Donkey
fun
Kong
for Reddit.
Junior. That was from
Okay.
overseas. Game.
What is happening?
AJ, tell us. What are you doing?
Deals.
Guys, watch
Okay,
AJ
tell
on
us
his
about
phone.
finish looking for deals quick, and then tell us about these amazing,
Massage
not for
tools.
resale. Yeah. AJ's like, every time I go to a massage, it's always a guy. He always wants me to. He says, "Okay, now lay on your back." That's my impersonation of AJ. Everybody, get a massage. Okay, now
All
it's a
over
reach around
figure it out.
massage. Yeah, chocolate. You got chocolate all over your face. You know you're supposed to put the chocolate in your mouth. You're not supposed to rub it all over your face.
Where is it?
All right, so I don't know. Do you want me to just talk about your things, or you want me to steal your
Best
thunder?
things.
Well,
Is it gone?
his not for resale. No. You want me to talk about your not for resale?
Where is it?
I'm gonna steal AJ's thunder.
Where is it?
That's right. You know, when somebody has something that's really cool that they can talk about, and
I think
I'll
it's
pretend
gone.
AJ. Okay. Yeah, come on, tell us about this stuff.
You can talk about it.
All right. In a pickup that AJ got, he didn't even know this stuff was included in the lot. Is it in the frame?
Yes.
Okay.
I don't
What you
your
see
head.
here, can you see it? Is it in frame?
Yeah.
Okay, can you see the whole thing? Okay. This is a not for resale Pokemon Stadium. This is a not for resale. We don't know yet. Banjo-Tooie. This is a...
Any idea, general idea?
I'll talk about it in a second. This is a not for resale... Is that in frame?
Yeah.
Wario Land.
It's small.
4. Yeah, it's really small. But as long as it's in frame here. I can't do it too close because... is it still in frame?
Yeah.
Okay. So there. Not for resale Wario Land 4. So you say, so what?
Which is very annoying.
And this is what the backs look like. This is the Pokemon Stadium back. This is the Banjo-Tooie back. Banjo-Tooie back.
Open them up to verify that they actually have the game in it.
Oh, they do. Well, he's going to actually test them and try them. And this is the back of the Wario Land 4. So you go,
My
like,
head
so
hurts.
what? Why?
My head hurts.
Maybe, what's hurting your head?
I don't know.
So anyway.
Because
you
you're
say-
being loud?
Well, we have to be loud because if I can't sync that to that, then this is what you're getting. And if it's too much work, then I don't even know how to go.
You're going to put them on display in the store?
It's hot.
I don't know.
Or you gonna
AJ,
throw
you going
them
to put
on
this on display in the store?
Yeah.
I'll
Okay.
switch it back on that one.
Well, he said maybe you can't. I don't know why, but he says maybe you shouldn't do it. He told me you can't. He'll explain why you can't in a second. This is the one that has the bad label. So what's the big deal about this, AJ?
They're not for resale games.
Right, but the big deal is these were not sold in stores.
They're
So you
in
go,
kiosks.
so what, right?
They're in kiosks.
They came out of kiosks, which were store display units.
Mhm.
The only place you can get these were from a store display unit, which means how many do you think of these exist?
Not that many.
That's
Would
like
you say
all those Xbox
less than
discs I
1,000
have
or more
in
than?
the cache. I still-
Less than 1,000 of this
I had about
of
10
this.
of them I found in Meadowlands.
and this. Yeah, you have one too, right?
No, I
So-
got all the Xbox. I got
I'm
the
going
Xbox
to get
disc
candy.
for the kiosk. I got
Oh
in
yeah, that's
Meadowlands.
right. That's right.
Tony, I'll
For
be
a
right
dollar
back. I'm
piece.
getting candy.
Okay.
They're for the kiosk. I told some guy that had a kiosk for like 10, 15 bucks a piece. I didn't make a ton of money for them.
Thank God I can.
He really needed them, and I
You're
paid
gonna
for
get some
them.
candy.
I deleted
He
the
asked me
video
for
from
them, and I said,
accident.
look, he saw my video, and I said, look, I'll sell these to you cheap because you need them for your kiosk.
Yeah, because you didn't have the
I
kiosk,
didn't
right?
I didn't make it bundle up then.
Whatever. I mean, you know you had it. You know it was in your hand. Just take a picture of yourself with it, and it's anytime anybody doesn't believe you, go. Yeah. But anyway, so you go. So what? What does that mean?
I like
Is that a
doing-
big deal?
I like doing another topic too with you.
Okay.
When
Well,
you can. What's the most annoying video game thing you bought at the Meadowlands?
I would say every time someone tells me something works and I take it home and it doesn't, or it partially works, or something like that. So I would say I would have hundreds of the most Meadowlands, because a lot of times
What was that?
they say, well, if you question them, does it work? What they say was, well, it turns on, and that doesn't mean anything. You know,
Probably
the
one of
power,
the
the
most
red power
annoying
light
things
went
I
on.
bought was from the UPS guy. He sold me a box of what he told me were PlayStation games.
So
Right.
he didn't bring it, deliver it to
He
you.
brought it to me, and it was all bootlegs. And it was
Ah.
really well done, man. I forgot what I paid for it, but it was annoying because I couldn't do anything with them.
Right, because you don't have the
He
bootleg.
got me this whole thing, called me up and said, man, I got all these games for you, man. A whole big box of game for you.
Did you pay him much?
I
for
go
it?
over there, and there's a whole bunch of junk, man. I was
Yeah.
like, oh,
Did you pay anything for it or no?
Yeah, I forget what I paid for it, though.
Probably not a lot,
But
though.
he called me, we were friends, and he got me
Oh.
excited. He told me, come pick some hole in this for you.
Skittles. Taste the rainbow, right? So, you say, so what? What's the big deal, right? Well, the big deal is that there's less than 1,000 of these. But that doesn't even mean they're that valuable, right? Except, what would make them way more valuable than if it's just the game in here? Go ahead, tell us.
If it's a demo, but I gotta see.
AJ
Yeah,
hasn't
that's why I
tested
had
it.
an inverter
If these
for
are
you. I have a
demos,
demo.
yeah, if
There
these
was
are
a demo
demos,
in there.
this wouldn't be a demo, right?
Could be.
Yeah.
If
The
these
not
3
for
games
resale-
are demos,
The not for resale game that I have in the Virtual
Wait.
Boy, that's in digital press, is a demo.
What do you want to read?
Not for
This?
resale, yeah.
No.
That's why it was so valuable.
chips?
Yeah. My mom
So-
did chips.
How much is a not for resale demo?
It could be worth hundreds of thousands.
Hundreds to thousands of dollars, but more likely thousand.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's the one super rare thing that AJ decided to bring and show today.
It was in my car anyway.
It was in his car anyway. And how did you
Where's
get
the
it?
car?
By accident, right?
By accident.
You didn't know what it was. You didn't have to pay up for it.
It was on the bottom of a box of stuff I bought.
It was just like someone shows a box of games. You couldn't see in the box, but you saw like it mostly looked like junk on top, right? So and they said, did they tell you how many games were in the box?
No.
So someone says, I have this box of games, and AJ sees whatever he sees on the top and says, well, I can give you $40 right
Yeah.
now. right? Did you see anything at all on the box? No, a console, nothing?
No consoles.
So what did you see that you said I'll give you 40?
Mario 64, Mario Party 9 sealed for Wii.
Okay, so you saw 2 games. That's it.
I saw like 4 games.
4 games.
Donkey Kong figured $10 a game.
Okay, so you're talking about like maybe $80 to $100 worth of games, except for the sealed one, right?
Yeah.
So maybe 100 or so worth of games. So you said I'll give you $40, right? Because that's all you could see. You didn't know there was anything else.
Were you being scummy?
No, he didn't know. You know, but I mean, you could be scummy. It doesn't matter. I mean, if you go to a yard sale and somebody says, "What will you give you?" and you're like, "What do you want?" You know, because that happens a lot. You say, "What do you want?" Because first of all, it's like it's not your job to be fair at a yard sale, in my opinion. And maybe people will think that this is scummy or whatever. But if someone says, like, I don't know what these are worth, it's not your job to say, okay, and do an appraisal. You know, that's not your job. It's their job. It's their job to decide what they want for the stuff. So if they say, I don't know what these are worth, you just say, well, what do you think? Just give me a price and I'll look at it, and if it's good, whatever. Now, if you're selling to a friend, right, well, then it's different. But if this is some random person at a yard sale, you know, if you didn't buy it, some other person was going to buy it.
Oh,
and if you didn't give them a price on it, some other person will give them a price. And they could, if you looked at it and you were being fair as possible, and you said, okay, I think this is worth $100, I'll give you $50 right now. But somebody would look at it and go, oh, I'll give you like $20. You don't know that you're going to be more fair or less than other. I mean, stuff like that happens, right? What is that? No, because gummy bears are good for people who don't have like root canals or crowns. Once you get that, you know, you could be chewing on this and then your teeth pop out. And you got to go to the dentist and have them re-glue. I'm not doing that. You don't have any. You just have your teeth, right? Yeah, I don't know. You're a kid. You're fine. So anyway, I say it's not your job. Any other opinions on
Did
that?
my mom listen to something?
Everybody agree with me?
I went to garage sales and I found stuff that was valuable that they were selling very low. And
Yeah.
I gave them information. It was sort of like American Pickers do sometimes.
Yeah.
I gave them
Tony,
information on what they were
listen
selling.
here.
But that's if you're not
That helped
interested.
them.
Yes,
Yeah.
and someone you know.
Not just random.
Yeah, I've done it. I've done that randomly sometimes. If someone asks me and I have no interest, I'll say, here's what I think. I went to a yard sale this weekend. The lady was like, "What do you think of my prices? Are they fair?" I said, "Yeah, they're okay. You know, if someone makes you a reasonable offer, take it, because you're about as close to what someone would pay for the stuff as it is." One of the lots of games that I bought this weekend, which I think the one lot of games I bought this weekend. Did you see what I got?
Not yet.
I got like a couple of Switch games, but one of them was a Pokemon XD game, and then there were other games. Yeah, the Pokemon one for the Switch. She had it for like $25, and we think it's worth like $40 or so, right? So I took all the games.
Pokemon cards in the hallway.
Yeah.
We got to get them out.
I took all the games, and I said to her, "Hey, if I buy a bunch, I'm going to resell them. You seem to have them priced near what they're worth. Will you go half?" And she's like, "Now this is late in the day, and you know why the games are still there? Because she wanted very close to retail for most of them, right?"
Yeah.
So she was like, "Fine," and that's what I did. You know, but otherwise, I didn't have to give her advice. And honestly, most of the sales I went to this weekend, everybody's looking stuff up
GameStop will be $29 for that game.
for that one game, right? So what about the rest of the games?
I don't know.
Right. So, but that's the one game. So if she had brought that one game to GameStop, she might have made it a little bit more. But otherwise, I paid $45 for everything, and whatever. You know, she didn't have to go to GameStop. I saved her the trip. And are you talking cash or store credit?
Both.
Oh, so that's the same, cash or store. Which is weird. Why are they paying $30 for a $40 game?
But you have a 55.
So they just need it in stock. They don't have it. All right. GameStop has an algorithm for people that don't know of what they need in stock, stuff that's selling and whatever, and their prices go up and down depending on what their stock in the whatever games they need is.
My
right?
contact from GameStop talked to me today.
What did they say?
When I posted their standees, they throughout they'll call me to pick them up for the store.
Oh, nice. To sell?
What?
To sell, right?
No, they hang up in the store.
Talk to Steve. He was like, we don't have a lot of wall space. So.
Well, we need some of the stuff.
Yeah, we need some. Right?
Some of it could be cool standees.
Yeah. Just remember, we're not like a huge store, so just you have to take into consideration.
But if she's going to donate to us, I'm not going to sell them.
Well, if she donates, just take the ones you really want.
Can you imagine how much of that stuff?
Or tell her,
in their face?
tell her that I'll take it,
Wow.
and then if I sell it, I'll give you some money for it. All right? You know, she doesn't care. If she's giving it to you, she doesn't care what you do with it. You know, she's not gonna be like, "Oh, I'm giving this to you, but you can never sell it. You have to keep it for the rest of your life. You have to hang it on the wall." Then it would be like, you know what? Don't give it to me then, because now I'm stuck with something that I can't use or I don't want or whatever. You know. But I'm sure you'll figure it out with her.
So what are you putting up on the walls?
I don't know. I probably will put nothing on the walls unless I find some, because these guys got it covered. I have some posters too. I might get some poster frames. I probably got to go to IKEA or something, because I have a Jurassic Park poster and a couple other posters that I bought on a yard sale.
Nintendo posters that come in the box, man.
Yeah, we could do
And
that.
They're
But,
video
you know,
games. They're video games.
I think if we do that, we should frame them and sell them. You know, if there's like cool posters in the box, maybe we could do that with some of the art too. You know, you just like you get some of the old Power magazines or whatever that say the ones that are beat up condition, and you cut out some of the ads and stuff. I actually saw a magazine that was not a video game magazine, but it had like a cool Nintendo related advertisement in the back, and I almost considered asking to buy the whole magazine that I didn't want for that one particular ad.
Yeah, for the ad, yeah.
But I know I have Nintendo magazines. We get Nintendo magazines, and sometimes they have cool ads that if we cut them out,
You're putting Nintendo Padware magazines in the store.
I would, and I might. I had some I took to the convention. I would put that stuff in the store for sure. You know, manuals, things like that, and I'll just put them in baggies and I'll price them individually. Right? Do you have that stuff still or no? You sold it all? Did you have any of that or did you sell it? Could you text me the answers to the questions?
I'm sorry, I had a problem.
Most of that stuff
right.
I sold at the convention we did, man. I did really well with the manuals. They're
Yes.
the best thing, man.
Yeah. And of course they way underpaid you, but you didn't care.
Man, they were the best selling.
Yeah. But they weren't giving you top dollar for them, right?
No.
Yeah. Because I had some and everybody was just like, ooh. And I'm asking what I thought were like cheap prices, but everybody was like, ooh, you know. And I'm like, fine, I guess I'm willing to give them away because I just don't want to put, like, I can't do everything on eBay. And you weren't interested in
Yeah,
listening.
turn everybody else, man, in here.
She's been listening.
Madison, turn the volume down, or?
Yeah, turn volume down, man. I don't want it to get in the video.
Yeah. We don't need, who is that guy?
Oak.
What's he do?
Roblox,
Roblox.
Oh, okay. Oh, you
And
like Roblox?
YouTube.
Okay. So you were asking me about manuals. Yeah, I'll put all kinds of stuff like that in there. As long as we got to figure out we're gonna have
over cabinets and stuff.
we're gonna probably get shelves, and then we're gonna get cabinets. Stuff that doesn't have a lot of value, obviously we'll put on shelves. Stuff that has a lot of value and is very fragile will have to go in cases. And then some of it will be like not for resale, parts of our collection. That just to make the store interesting, so people could see what stuff looks like. We might rotate that stuff, right? Depending on what we have. What?
What is that noise?
It might have been my phone. My phone's going. Doo-doo. Is that the noise? Yeah. Yeah. Something's happened on mine. I don't know. It'd be nice if I heard a ka-ching here or there. You know what anybody that does eBay knows what the ka-ching means. You know, it goes ka-ching, ka-ching.
Hey,
That means you
have
sold
you
something.
seen Shy Guy Kid? Is that Shy Guy Perez? There's somebody named
Yeah,
Shy Guy.
that's it.
Does
Shy Guy is that kid.
Yes, Shy Guy Perez is going to be at too many games at their convention.
Oh, but what's he going to do?
Could that be him? It's a special appearance.
Well, no, I don't think that's him.
Who?
Shy Guy Perez. Who's Shy Guy Perez?
I don't know if his name is Perez.
Who's that?
The Shy Guy is one of the kids that I know.
He comes to the flea
by.
market.
Yeah, he just comes to the flea market. But I don't know if he goes by Shy Guy Perez. I mean, give me the whatchamacallit and I'll look at it. Just bring it up.
I know it just says Shy Guy Perez.
Well, I'm sure there's Shy Guy is a very popular name.
He's gonna have Nest Punk Guy.
Yeah.
Nest Punk.
He should. Shy Guy Perez.
Never heard
It's
of
probably
him.
someone else, but we
I
knew
thought it was
someone
our
named
Shy
Shy
Guy.
Guy, but I think it was something else. Shy Guy is a character from Mario
Never saw
game.
him before.
No, you know Shy Guy. His
He used
name's
to come
Eric.
to the flea market.
You mean Virtual Eric?
No, maybe not.
You.
God bless you, bless you.
Thank you.
Maybe that's not Shy
We used to
Guy.
have Shy Guy come over there. Then I saw this name last night.
But you would imagine there's a
Oh,
lot of
too many
guys with the
games.
name Shy Guy on YouTube. Because it's a Mario character, right? It's from a Mario game, Shy Guy. Which game is it from?
Mario.
Which one?
I don't know. He's a
Think
little
of
Mario
himself.
game.
But what? So he goes as far back as the NES, or
Yeah.
no? He does. I don't specifically remember him in the air. Was it the third NES?
Second.
It was in the second. So he's in. Okay, so he's in the second one. Yeah. See, I don't remember him in the original Mario game because there's only like what 3. There was like the mushrooms, the ducks, whatever. There weren't a lot of characters in the first Mario game. Mario 2 had way more characters. Did they ever bring back the bird character?
Who was that?
The one that spit the eggs out his
You
mouth.
mean the transgender character?
Well, it started off as transgender in Japanese, but in America, everybody accepted that it was possibly Yoshi's girlfriend or something.
Yeah, but now it's still transgender.
But we don't even know what Yoshi is. Yoshi lays out eggs.
Oh,
Think
Yoshi-
about it. It's like, do all Yoshis lay eggs? Right? What are Yoshis? Are they boys or are they girls? They never specifically said. And then there's all different color Yoshis too. So it's like if there were and the main Yoshi, is there a blue Yoshi or I don't even know. So anyway, what's the egg character? What is that? The one that spits the eggs out of her mouth.
I thought that was Yoshi. No.
No. Yoshi is a dinosaur. There's a character that's pink with a pink bow or something, or whatever in Mario 2, the main enemy, and she spits eggs out of her mouth, and you got to ride the eggs. Why can't we remember this?
I couldn't play that game for
Birdo.
Birdo, that's
My
it.
wife used to
Birdo.
play it. I couldn't play it for nothing.
What are you doing? What is
I
that?
couldn't play it for nothing whatsoever.
Ooh.
Back then I couldn't
Oh, I
play
just
it.
Band-Aid?
want to go to Wildwood right now. It's not even funny.
What?
You know that? You
I
know
really
that?
want to go to Wildwood.
Wildwood. Where did that come from?
You know that? I
Let me
had
see
a,
if this is still recording. Go ahead, AJ.
I can't.
Yeah, we're still recording. Go
I
ahead,
had a
AJ.
box of money on
I
Facebook.
can't get a band-aid right now
Oh, why not?
because my brother's in the background.
Oh, well, just bust in and say, I gotta get a Band-Aid.
Had a
Push
box.
him off the
Had a
toilet.
box of money on Facebook. Trying to troll.
You had to?
Who was it?
The guy. He was like, oh, I have this one Nintendo game. It's called Stadium Events. On my block.
Just say, I'll give you $1 for it.
I think, honestly, that one game is one thing I missed out at the Meadowlands.
Stadium
I
events?
swore I saw that at the Meadowlands and somebody grabbed it.
Ah.
It was in a crate and somebody grabbed it. I think it was one time I missed out.
Grab
on
the
that
whole
game.
crate, you know?
He grabbed the box, the game, and with some other games, and he grabbed it and walked away up to the. And I was like, oh my god, I know what that is.
AJ would have ran over to the guy and said,
I
don't
was
sell
like,
that
oh my
guy,
god,
it's
I
a
know
real
what
valuable
this is.
game.
I know exactly what it was, and I missed out on it.
Or our friend Joe.
Yeah.
Would have been like, don't sell that game.
In the box, man, I missed out on that.
And then there would have been a big rumble at the Meadowlands
I
again,
can
right?
still picture it today.
Yeah.
Seeing him
I
pick up
wish
the
I could
game.
record for long.
I missed that out, man. I missed
Well,
out
just
on that.
delete everything, and maybe you could choose a lower
That was
setting.
one of those days when I went just a little bit too late, and I got behind.
You know how much
one-
stuff I missed?
Got behind somebody that was buying games.
One of the funniest things in one of my videos, I don't even know which one. Maybe I made it separate or not. It was me. I was recording me walking around at yard sales, right? And I was recording myself walking into a yard sale, and I see one of them blue buckets, and in the buckets I could see a bunch of N64 games. And so I'm walking up.
Clear space.
You gotta delete it or
Yeah,
something. I'm not sure. You're, oh, is that how it works?
How do I?
He'll show you later, all right?
Let him talk.
So anyway, I'm walking up the driveway,
Don't worry about it.
and I see underneath a bunch of stuff.
I'll blow it to YouTube.
A
then you
bucket.
can do the video.
Not a bucket, but a clear bucket. It's like it's bigger than shoebox size. And I see 64 games on it. And it was raining that day, and I'm like bummed. I'm like, man, I'm not going to find it. And I go, ooh! I'm like,
What?
I'm recording myself, and I see the bucket of games on. Ooh! There's a bucket of games! So I go inside, and then they go, oh, yeah, that stuff's sold. I'm like, but I didn't get that part. I got me going, ooh! All excited.
I
and
would have
stuff.
said, I'll pay you double right now.
Nah, he was right there. How am I going to pay him double? You know, it was like, I missed.
Lower it down, man.
And they were actually leaving. They had already paid. So you miss, you miss. You know? You get something
Matt,
else.
lower it
Because
down,
somebody else
please.
will do it to you, but that's the problem.
Maddie,
If you don't
lower
do
it
it,
down,
somebody else will
please.
do it to you.
I would go like, you can pay me double. And I'll say, let's go talk over there, right? And then I go, fuck you. It's like, what, you want people running up behind you and try and buy stuff that you just bought?
People did it all
Get
the
outta
time.
there.
What else
I
to
would be
do?
like, too late, but, you know, it's fine. Oh, I had my drink in front of this. Here, I'm going to slide this up.
So that's what happens.
Yeah, you know what? We all miss stuff. Whatever. You know, I say this all the time. There's so much stuff out there to buy. If you miss something, just go buy something else. Who cares? You know? There's like, I don't know. It just, even last week, I was telling AJ about why I like to shop. because yeah, you have to sell. You have to sell. You have to sell stuff, or else you don't have any money and you just have too much stuff, right? But shopping, you never know what you're gonna find. I went to the sale last week, and in the sale, I just scored a bunch of gold and silver, and just the gold alone, right?
Did you find anything about that watch, man? Was it gold?
I gave it back to you. Remember?
No, the watch.
Which watch?
The watch you took the internals out of.
That's your watch. I gave it back to you.
No, I don't have the watch itself. I don't have the internals.
No, the watch was garbage.
Oh.
The watch, we just threw that away. It was total garbage.
The inside?
The insides were garbage. Nobody would want it. Your only chance with that watch is if the case is gold. It'll have some value. But I didn't get a chance to get it tested
Oh,
because.
you have it.
Yeah, I know I gave it to you.
No, I don't have I have the outside.
The inside we threw away.
Oh.
It was garbage.
You want the inside again?
No. We threw it away.
Oh.
I gave you back the outside. If anything's
Yeah.
worth anything,
You think
the
that was
outside.
cold?
No, the
It's
outside.
sitting in the kitchen.
The part I gave you could be. We don't think it is, but we wanted to get it tested. Now the chain, I took it home and I weighed it for you.
Yeah,
So now you know what it's
I
worth.
got rid of that already.
Oh yeah, what'd you get?
154.
And it was worth yeah.
So,
So you got
the
scratched.
outside of the watch, I shouldn't do anything with that. Garbage?
No,
Because it's in
Get
the
it?
kitchen. Might as well take it back again.
I'll get it tested.
It's just laying. Yeah, it's just laying there.
All right. Later we'll go in the kitchen. I'll tell you. See, you were like, I think you knew somebody who was going to buy the chain off you, so you said bring it back.
Somebody was bothering me.
Right. So we weren't sure about the other thing. So we're going to get it tested. And if it were gold, then that would be good money. It would have been probably more than the chain, right?
Really? We need to look for it in the kitchen, man. It's in the middle thing.
We'll get it.
I
We'll
always do
get
it out.
later. Yeah. No. Don't throw. You never throw anything out like that until you get it checked. I had put it to the magnet. It didn't go to the magnet. So you know. So that's. I don't even know. Where are we now? Like, what's our next topic? Or what are we talking about? AJ's out again. If you notice, AJ can go about like 30 minutes and then he taps out. You know.
We fix this.
What? Your phone? Well, your phone is when this is done. Let me see how much more this has. Let me see. It might not even be recording. Nope, we're still going. So, what's a topic we want to cover now?
When I went to the Meadowlands, I bought the VOG games. I grabbed them so fast, man. I was hoping nobody would came behind me and say, "Hey, I'll give you more money for those." You
Yeah,
want $10
and they will do that at the Meadowlands. There's a bunch of big, jealous babies that if you find something, they will automatically try and mess up your deal. Because it's like they think this is the last chance they'll ever get to buy anything. And then they cry when you do it to them. If they do it to you, it's okay. But if you would do it to them, then there's drama. You know, it's like a big deal. Even Steve, like I talked to Steve about it, he says, yeah. It's like he's never seen what goes on now with video games. Like pretty much anywhere. He says nobody else does that except people trying to buy video games. And in my opinion, I think it's because a lot of the guys that are looking for video games now are younger guys. And I don't know, it's too much. Yeah. But it's just like they just are too. I don't know. They just like they get too jealous. You know, it's like they get too upset because. I know I'm gonna have a bunch of young guys, maybe. Yeah, I don't care. But I think as you do this,
I only get mad when people undercut other people. That's the only time.
but what do you care if it's their deal? Why should you
because
care?
it's my deal and they come behind me.
No, that's
and
different.
I think
If they
that's-
try and screw up your deal, you know, it's like because that has happened to you, and that happened to you
Yeah.
recently,
Yeah.
where somebody came. Okay, you were going to buy a nice collection of Sega,
Yeah.
right? And then someone came up behind and said, "I already bought all that. That's all mine." And you were like, "Really?"
It was
Because I'm
PlayStation.
talking to the guy. It was PlayStation.
Yeah.
All right, whatever. So he was going to buy a bunch of PlayStation stuff, and then somebody came up behind him
Yeah.
and was like, "No, that's mine." Blah, blah, blah. So then what happened?
He didn't buy it, and then
He didn't buy it, and then someone else came later, cherry picked him when you were going to buy everything, right?
I was going, okay, I got $150 for everything.
This is part of the video where we rumble
I
potato
was
chip
going to pay
bags.
$150 for everything.
Yeah, he was going to pay $150 for everything.
And the guy probably told me to pay $30 for the good stuff. It's like,
So the guy cherry picked the great stuff, right, and then left about how much value in games?
Tony, that wasn't a
Like
potato
maybe
chip.
$20 worth. So instead of getting $150, This guy came over, screwed a deal that was going to be a done
And
deal.
the guy still has some of the stuff left to this day.
Which guy? The guy that cherry picked?
No, other guy.
Tony.
Oh, he does. Because he'll never get rid of it. Nobody wants it now. Now he's got to give it away.
That would actually salt and vinegar.
Salt and vinegar potato chips.
Yeah, nobody wants them, man. How about that?
Yeah, because, and that guy screwed over. So did you ever talk to that guy and say to him? No, not the guy that screwed you over in the deal. The seller. Did you go to the seller and say, hey, I don't know, like, what happened and why that guy, but someone else told me they bought the other games that I was going to buy, and they cherry-picked
No, I
you.
just looked at it.
You should have just told the guy, and maybe he'll come sell to you. Because you can develop relationships. You're not going to cough to death, are you?
Yeah, you can. Like, I used to
Did you
buy
buy it?
everything
I
that
drank
Carmella
one
used
down
to
the
have.
Yeah, that's the best way to do it, because then
But
they're
the
done with
problem
it.
is, I had a very good relationship with her, but I used to buy everything. And meaning that you get all the garbage
With clean-out guys, they know if you cherry-pick, they're getting ripped off, right? But if you take everything, then they're like, okay, you're not leaving with a bunch of crap that I can't sell. You know, it's like, I'll give me 100 for everything, right? No, I just want this. Can I give you 30 for this? And you say you have 50 games. You go, I just want these 4 games. Can I give you 30 for this? And they're like, okay, right? Because they go, oh, I'm only selling 4 games for $30. So you walk away for $30, and maybe you got like $300 worth of games. And then what they have left is like $20 worth of crap, you know? So that's why it's like the way that I do it with other, especially clean-out guys, is if they have a for everything price, then they're done. They can move on to the next thing. They don't have to worry about it. And and that's what happened with this one guy. It's like he thought he was going to sell it to AJ, then somebody came in and totally screwed up the deal. And when you do that to someone else, don't think they're going to be selling to you ever again. Now they're going to raise the price.
He didn't offer him anything.
He just wanted to screw up this guy's deal here because
People don't like me. They
oh, that might be it.
Got a new battery in?
No, it's still recording. But it may, okay, the battery's really low. So it's probably like signaling. But I'm not going to put another battery in. We'll let this run. And then maybe we'll just hang out and just be ourselves for a little bit.
No more?
I can
We
put
got
shirt
plenty.
matches
We
on.
got plenty more. To
Well, I don't know.
talk
He's
about.
not even part of it. I think AJ's
I
like
can
doing
put
his
shirt
thing.
matches on.
Shut up! I don't want it on.
Well, let's say stuff. Nobody
I
wants.
don't want it on. Leave it alone. It's my game. Leave
This
it on.
video, as it
I don't
is,
want it on. Leave it on.
it's going to be like an hour
That'll
and about
blow
40
DV on,
minutes.
Will blow this.
So,
Like,
Daryl,
Well, what is all? Everything's off.
as it
I
is,
don't
this
want it
video's
on.
already
Leave it
over an
on.
hour
I don't want
long.
nobody playing
So
it.
I don't think
Leave it
everybody's going to
on.
hang out for 3 hours worth of this. We'll let this be done, and then we'll just we'll just hang out, whatever. Gives me a chance to put stuff away in the basement. We'll just chill for a while and just not talk about this. We can talk about other stuff besides.
Now,
whatever.
Daryl, do you have anything for the store for us?
Oh, you take those 2 signs over there.
What signs?
Neo Geo signs.
Really?
Yeah, I got stuff that you can sell in the store. You know.
Let me
When you
just
come
come-
next week, we'll look through some that you take it to the store.
There's none of my stuff. Though.
I'm gonna take all the Nick's stuff.
I'll put you right on.
I'm trying to get the Neo Geo thing so I can just show them.
Take those and you sign them, right?
What are these?
You can take that, too.
Wow.
Yeah. Take the multi-cart thing and put it up too.
What's that?
Did you make this though, right? Did you make the
multi-cart?
multi-cart?
I bought it. It was made. They made it for me.
Well, these are 2 things.
Where's the there's more on the floor. Let's see.
Here's a Neo Geo sign.
Here. This has
Wow.
got a marquee. What do you call it?
What did you gave AJ a shirt today? You want to give it to him? You give it to him? Hey, look at this. I don't know. Can you see? It's like Daryll and Neo Geo. Because there's a little window. Look, AJ and Neo Geo. Because of the
Is
window.
that multi-car?
This says Multicade. And this says Multicade. Do you want to see this other stuff too?
Yeah, yes, the MSK, yeah.
A sticker. Take
What's
that
that?
stuff in the store.
Here. This we're going to leave for Daryl. These are...
This would have been nice if it were a little brighter. But this isn't
You
backlight.
can put that on the window if you want.
No, it won't be backlit.
It'll shine through.
Does it?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you're right. It does shine through.
Yeah, put it on the window.
Look,
It's got
dude.
Nintendo characters on it. See?
Yeah.
You want it or no?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, take it to the store.
Well, you don't want this.
Don't do that. You don't like them.
Okay. I like the little window there. We can have people take
That was
pictures.
just a
of it.
backing I put on to put in the machine.
He doesn't want this stuff.
It's alright, put it over there. It's alright.
This one's perfect for this.
Let me see.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, what do you know?
That's awesome.
Yeah, this thing, this
That's
little
a special
camera.
one. That's Romstar.
I've had the battery run like
Yeah.
like an hour and 40 minutes.
So look at that somewhere.
Ada.
Let's see.
So you can take it.
What about
Oops.
goldfish?
Oh, you're back. Wow, you're eating.
Jeez, man. Oh.
That
You're a growing girl.
that would be taken to the store.
What do you eat so far? You ate candy, then more candy, and now you're eating goldfish and potato
Well,
And
chips.
I also eat ice cream.
And ice cream. Oh my god.
Where?
Burger King around the corner, man.
There.
That's the
What
thing
about Burger King?
That's the thing about living by Burger King. As crazy as it is, when
And
I
you
was
actually-
able to walk, I would not utilize that Burger King as much as we do today.
Yeah.
Yeah,
If
you
I
go
give
there
something
that
to eat,
much.
like, I'm gonna go
Well, it's easy.
Yes, bite every day and just never even go in there.
Well, every time I visited you, I would usually just go to Burger King. I was like, it's right
You
here.
know what I really want right now is like soft ice cream.
Well,
Soft ice
I
cream.
mean, after we're done, or if you want to run down, you go by yourself, right?
Lord shit.
Yeah.
What?
He wants ice cream, soft ice
He
cream.
won't go there.
I would.
Right,
Go
he
to Burger
does.
King, they have
Well, you want soft ice cream
for
too?
Sunday.
Oh,
No, not a Sunday.
Oh, goldfish.
Oh yeah, you get.
oh
you get
yeah,
home,
that's what I'm
they
saying.
have
But he
home.
wants soft ice cream, so you might
Up
go
here,
get
there's
some
money
soft ice
left over in the kitchen, right?
cream. He got enough for some ice cream.
I'll have to ask Mommy.
At a break.
Yeah, well, it's almost done. When this turns off, then I'm gonna turn off the light, and we'll just
I'll maybe
hang
go-
out.
And then leave.
What should I? If I went, if
I'll
I
leave a
went,
little. I'm gonna hang for a little bit.
if I went to Burger King, what would I say to get like a soft ice
Give
cream?
me an ice cream
Just
cone.
say ice cream cone.
Vanilla ice cream cone.
Yeah, that's all they have.
Yeah, pretty much. They
I
don't
wish
have
they
any
had
other
chocolate.
kind
I
of.
don't know why they don't have.
I mean, you can go over there by yourself,
Yeah.
right? Yeah. When Chris was his age, he would do that, right? He would go to the post office for you and stuff. No, not yet. He was too
Too
young.
early. Yeah, he would go with me.
Okay.
They
Get him
all-
used to
They
it.
all went with me.
Yeah.
They've all been my when I.
You don't leave them.
when
You
I-
don't want to leave a bunch of kids alone in this house and like tear everything up. Knock over an arcade machine or something. You know?
They either went on the
Nick
back of the
would have.
bicycle with me or
Go.
walking.
Yeah. Nick would have like tore this place up. He'd be like,
I hate walking.
oh really? Well, you got your bike, right? But you
And
can't
what
ride
the
it.
worst thing is?
Do you have a skateboard?
I wish it.
Do you ride a
Never-
skateboard?
never- Right.
So that's actually a surprise.
I'd be busting if I could walk again, huh? If I could walk
I've
like
only
you, I'd be
rode
walking
one
all
bike
over
in
the
my
place.
entire place. Was like
The one that he gave you, right?
Yeah, that white, like black and red. and
What
red
about,
one.
do you have a scooter?
I've rode gear, like a gear bike,
Yeah.
like what he has. It's just very hard to do because the bike was wrong with.
Yeah. Well, he can fix bikes and stuff.
The bike
You
was
used to
really
be able
old.
to, not anymore.
When I was your age, I was riding
Maybe with a
skateboards.
right-hand wrench. But
I was riding them
my
down
right
mountains
hand,
and shit.
If it was in front of me, I can get to it, sure.
I wasn't doing stunts and everything, but we were riding our skateboards all over. the
What is
place.
that Sonic in there, Daryl?
Huh?
That Sonic in that room. Sonic that's on the shelf.
That's a bank.
Does it bang?
Yeah, it's pretty rare. That's something I haven't talked about. It's a pretty rare piece. I found that in the Meadowlands.
Was it a store display?
Hey, should I show my original artwork that I made?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, why not?
Yeah.
I'll bet you $1 million it errored.
That's yours?
Yeah. Remember I made these for the convention. Let's see, is this still on?
And the showing?
No. People
You gotta
don't
sign
people
it
don't
on
get
something,
me.
huh?
I did sign it.
Wait, let me see. I can't.
This.
I,
Do you see what's going on there?
Sassy.
Reminds me of my buddy Ron.
I thought it was funny. I would make this into t-shirts. You think this would be a good t-shirt?
Yeah.
Okay. I might make this into t-shirt, folks. I actually have more of these in these nice plastic sleeves,
And you never sold one?
so you can use it in this place. I took them out. You know how people are. They're cheap. And also, it's like, I don't know.
I
Yeah,
can't
I never-
upload these videos.
I never sold any of my new t-shirts either. I gave them to people. I got them on eBay. I got tired of carrying them around.
eBay.
Now, I think I was trying to sell those for like, I don't know, $10 to $20. I don't even remember.
Listen, if you're not watch YouTube,
Original art.
I'm an amateur cartoonist, folks.
Original artwork, right?
Yeah, hell yeah, it's original. I thought up the cartoon and I drew it. And then I traced a bunch more. So I drew it in pencil first and I put it on the light box. I made about 10 of them. So if you want to make a t-shirt like that, I can just give you one and, you know, you can send it in or we'll send it in. But it costs like $120. The t-shirts that I made cost me like $120. I'll put some in the store though, I guess, right? I'm going to do more too. I think that'll be my legacy. Just stupid T-shirts and dumb YouTube videos, right? Secondhand Daisy, me buying stuff.
4%.
AJ's getting sleepy, folks.
I have this error.
He's getting sleepy. Give him a pillow and a blanket, everybody.
I can
Yeah,
get
Tuck him in.
I got plenty of room on the bed for him.
There you go. He can sleep in his bed. I think isn't it surprising how long this thing is going though?
It's amazing.
Yeah. So who are we gonna have Angry Steve in here one day?
Yeah, it'd be great.
Yeah, he should
You're
come.
invited,
Oh,
man.
man.
Come on over.
We're probably gonna do podcasts from the store too, because if we're hanging out, right? Why not?
Yeah, we're not.
Have a
Yeah.
bunch of people.
I have more lights. I could bring lights. I used to be a photographer, so.
Have a bunch of people.
I'm
We
just
can have
hoping-
special
I'm just
appearances
hoping
by
they still
people.
come see me, man.
Of course.
You know, if you start going and doing a podcast in the store, I hope you still come see me because I'll be here.
No, don't worry, dude. Don't worry. But what we're gonna do probably is we're gonna be spending time in the store because it's got to be open, right? But the plan is not to open the store until like maybe 12 every day. Kind of that's when people maybe are taking lunch and things like that, running errands. But probably we're talking about what our posted hours would be. They'd probably be like maybe 12 to 7 or 8, and maybe stay open a little later on weekends, like Saturday maybe, not Sunday so much. Probably close early on
So
Sunday.
you're not going to do like flea markets anymore?
No, I'm going to do flea markets. We're both going to do flea markets. Because not everything will sell in the store, or I get too much
Who's
stuff.
going to run the store on the weekends?
Well, there'll be 3 of us, so we'll just figure it out.
Who stays at the
You
store?
should hire him.
Steve just automatically says, I'm staying at the store all the time. And AJ's like, I'm going to stay at the store all the time. And I'll be at the store a lot of the time, so, you know. I would hire somebody when it gets good enough to pay for somebody. Whatever, put in an application. Yes, AJ, you in charge of hiring?
Yeah.
Okay, give your application to AJ.
Watch that.
All right.
It's called I don't really care.
AJ's like, okay, I'll just put you in my pile of applications here. You're near the top. I'll put you near the top of the pile. So, you know, we might be calling you back if you don't hear from us and something else good comes up. I would take it. It might be a while. But, yeah, I would think that once it starts making some money, that a lot of us would not want to be chained to it. But see, the good thing is there's 3 of us. So it's like, it's like I said, like Steve said, oh, I'll be there a lot. But I'm like, well, Steve, maybe we can get you some help while you're there too. Because, like, what are you going to do if you have to go to the bathroom? You know, you're going to put a sign on the door, be back in 10 minutes.
Yeah,
like AJ, be back in 20
store.
minutes. You know, 20 minutes or half an hour. Yeah,
So
it's
we
hard
still
to
have our third podcast we're going to do here. Well, we're going to do a 4th here?
Well, this is the Scummy Resellers.
Yeah, we're going to do a 4th podcast here?
No, we're doing the Scummy Resellers here.
Yeah, I'm saying the podcast.
Yeah,
We're
Scummy
going to do
Resellers.
the Scummy Resellers podcast number 3 here. Or we're
Yeah,
going to
yeah,
do
yeah.
a 4th here?
No, I think the
The weekend
Scummy
after?
Resellers is here.
Okay,
I
we're
think-
going to keep that here. Okay.
Yeah, I mean, if I actually do film there, maybe I'll put it on Secondhand Daisy, because that would be more
Okay, so
like
this
that's
is
going to be.
this place for Scummy Resellers. I got you.
We're gonna actually Steve is going to use his YouTube channel.
Yeah,
So
you're
if you
gonna
want to
do
see more
Daryll
store-related
podcast.
stuff,
So we're all still in for our group of podcasts.
yeah, we're
Tuesdays,
here,
yeah.
dude. We're here. Right? It's us, right?
Yeah, Scummy Resellers.
Steve will probably do. The name of the store is AJ.
Rip and Run Collectibles at Zonk's Video Games and More.
So that's probably.
That's
I
a
think
really
Steve
goddamn
is
long
keeping
one.
his YouTube channel, Rip and Run Collectibles, and he'll post store-related and whatever else he wants to do, YouTube videos there. I'll probably post store-related videos on Secondhand Daisy. AJ will probably too. But if we do podcasts, we could put them on Steve's, and we could also put them on mine if we want, and you can put them on yours if you want, or we could just put them on Steve's. We'll decide. You know.
I can't get this to work.
Just don't worry about it now. It's
Worry
like
about
we're
it.
almost done. This is gonna run out of
Because
time.
every time it'll go to like 18% preparing, and just.
Oh wow.
Because it'll go like
Don't you like to put
18%.
peanut butter? Like dip them in peanut butter?
Ew!
What? You don't like peanut butter?
No!
What do you like to dip stuff in? Oh, ugh. You know what would be good to dip those in? Cheese.
Ew!
No, like they're cheddar flavor, right? So what if you have like the kind of cheese you put on nachos? You just take it and you dip it in the cheese, and it's like, you hate nachos? Well, do you hate the cheese or the nacho? Chip. Oh, so but you like the cheese?
He's little.
I guess you just have to have it like soup, right? You put it in a bowl and you eat it with a spoon. You can put those on top of it. You can have a bowl of cheese soup.
Why you don't pop it?
I could never be a chef, folks. I'd be like a bowl of cheddar cheese.
You know, expansion packs went up to $30 a piece now.
For what? 64s?
Yeah.
Good. Except I can't find any anymore. So that means like when you go to the market to buy an N64 and it has the red expansion pack in it, they're gonna want like $70 now.
I just sold one for $50 last week, so I'm guessing I messed up.
Yeah.
How much are they? How much are they expansion pack?
40.
What? No, you said 30.
$40.
You said 30.
30 to 40. So I like messed up on that. I should have got 70 for
You know what you should do? We should see if they make aftermarket expansion
They
packs.
did.
We should buy the aftermarket expansion packs and sell those at the store. What do they sell the aftermarket ones for on eBay?
I don't know, but isn't that crazy though?
Yeah, that's crazy.
Why are they going up?
Because they're rare. You know, they were rare back when. They were worth as much as an N64. You know? They had basically, you could sell a bare bones N64 for $25, right?
Yes.
And you could sell an expansion pack, $25. I used to sell them for like $15 when I would get them because, you know, if you sell them on eBay,
Oh, you can buy them for $8.
aftermarket ones.
Yep.
So we should buy like maybe
Yeah, buy bulk.
like 20.
Yeah.